And now, Autolite and its 60,000 dealers and service stations present
Suspense. Tonight, Autolite co-stars Miss Ethel Barrymore and Mr. Gene Kelly in To Find Help, a suspense play produced and directed by Anton M. Leader.
Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Autolite and its 60,000 dealers and service stations. Friends, when you buy an Autolite Stay Full battery, you're not getting just another ordinary battery. No, sir, you're getting a battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. Yes, Autolite Stay Full batteries need water only 3 times a year in normal car use. Why, a camel could drink its weight in water and a cactus could die of thirst before those tough, temperate, teetotaling Autolite Stay Full batteries would ask for an extra drop of H2O. So, friends, switch to an Autolite Stay Full battery tomorrow. Remember, you're right with Autolite. Always right with Autolite. And now Autolite presents Gene Kelly and Ethel Barrymore in a tale well calculated to keep you in
Suspense.
My roomer, Mr. Armstrong, tried to warn me that morning he left on his business trip. I remember we were just finishing breakfast, and he was rather in a hurry.
I don't care what you say, Mrs. Gillis. I just plain don't like it. You're alone here in the house all day. There are no close neighbors, and after all, you know nothing about the man.
Good gracious, Mr. Armstrong, you'd think I was a pretty young thing of 20 to hear you tell it.
And another thing, it seems very strange to me that a young man should be job hunting from door to door this day and age. Why, there are plenty of jobs to be had.
That's just why it's so difficult to find help these days. You're a worry-wart, Mr. Armstrong. Now that I've found someone to do my heavy work, I'm not going to let your silly notions change my mind.
Well, all the same, though, I'm not leaving the house this morning till I get a look at the guy.
I remember I kept worrying about poor Mr. Armstrong missing his train because it was getting to be 9 o'clock. He dried the breakfast dishes for me, and as he talked, he kept looking out of the window toward the long driveway.
Hey, here he comes. What? I guess I needn't have worried.
Mr. Armstrong was smiling, for he'd seen my young man who was coming up the driveway, and I smiled too. Even I had forgotten what a meek, harmless-looking lad he was. Why, he would hardly be called a man at all, I thought.
So that's the critter who's been causing me all this mental anguish.
There, you see, you and your silly ideas.
Why, the little guy's not strong enough to keep a regular job, I suppose.
Why, I believe Sarah's getting some of your foolish notions, Mr. Armstrong.
There now, Sarah. Sarah, I'm sorry that we made you nervous about him. Why, if you could see the guy...
He'll hear you. Good morning, lad. I've been expecting you. This is my roomer, Mr. Armstrong. I don't believe you told me your name.
I'm Howard Wilton, ma'am.
Hello, Howard. How are you? I'm glad you've come. I know you'll be a great help to Mrs. Gillis here, and you'll be company, too. Well, I'm off, Mrs. Gillis. Take care of yourself. I don't think you'll have much trouble.
I don't think your dog likes me, Mrs. Gillis.
Of course she does. She's just getting a little old and peevish.
Oh.
Come along now, Howard. I'll show you where to hang your coat.
Oh, yes. I always like to hang my coat up.
He followed me into the closet storeroom at the back of the house. Then I handed him a clothes hanger and a rough, heavy apron, which I kept for cleaning help.
Is this apron clean, Mrs. Gillis?
Why, of course it's clean. No one's worn it since it was laundered last.
There are spots on it. See?
Spots? Here, let me look. Why, that's paint. No dirt and dried paint, son.
If you don't mind, I'd rather not wear it.
What will you wear, then? You didn't bring other clothes.
I'm a neat worker, Mrs. Gillis. You needn't worry about my clothes.
I turned, and the light hitting his face from the small window made him look so different. I was startled for a moment, and then I thought, you're a silly old woman, Mrs. Gillis. And then I smiled.
Are you laughing at me, Mrs. Gillis?
Why, no, son. I was laughing at myself. Come along. Let's get started now. He'd only been at the den floor a short time when I heard him walk back to the closet storeroom. Can I help you, son?
I'm going after my coat, Mrs. Gillis. I don't like it being out there in the storeroom. It's a breeding place for moths, you know.
Now, son, it takes longer than that for moths to do any damage.
Mrs. Gillis, perhaps you won't think it's quite so amusing when I tell you that it's my best and only coat.
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, lad. Where would you like to put it? In the kitchen, perhaps?
No, the cooking fumes wouldn't be good for it. I'll take it right in the den with me. That is, if you don't mind.
Go right ahead, Howard.
If you don't mind.
Suddenly, I was thankful that there was a phone. He was such a peculiar boy. I wasn't really alarmed. Not then, I wasn't. Still, it was good to know the phone was there and that old Sarah was still in the kitchen asleep. I went on about my own work that morning, but several times I went into the den to have a look at him. He wasn't doing much, I could see that. He seemed to keep polishing one small square in the corner of the room. Is there anything you need, Howard? Howard?
I won't be spied upon, Mrs. Gillis. I won't put up with that.
See here, lad, I think we must have gotten off on the wrong foot. I'm not spying on you.
Now, why do you keep popping in like that? Would you like me to go faster? Would you like me to spill out my life's blood for you here on the floor? Is that what you're after?
Howard, are you well? Are you well enough to work?
Of course I'm well. If only you'd quit bothering and pestering and questioning me. Is it too much to ask?
Howard, son, I'm interested in young men. I had 2 boys of my own. They were in the service. See, that's Bill on the desk there. He was a Marine. And on the table there, that's Dennis. He was in the infantry.
So, that's why you hate me. I see it all now.
Hate you? Why, whatever gave
Yes, you hate me. I could tell it the moment I walked into your house this morning.
But Howard...
You hate me because I'm young and I wasn't in the service like your boys.
Why, it never occurred to me. You must know I was grateful when you came looking for work.
Grateful? You resented me. The only reason you have me here is to work my life's blood away, to punish me for not being in the service, just because your sons were in the service and I wasn't.
Son, you're ill. Let's put the work away now. I'll make you a cup of tea.
Oh, you don't want me to do the job. Is that it? You're like the Army. There was a job to be done, and they wouldn't let me in. Now you'd like me to stop in the middle of this.
I only want you to do whatever will make you feel better.
Well, leave me alone, then.
Very well.
Mrs. Gillis?
Yes?
I'll tell you why I wasn't in the Army. If you insist.
I don't insist at all, Howard.
If you must know, I'll tell you. They said there was something wrong with my mind.
For Suspense, Autolite is bringing you Mr. Gene Kelly co-starring with Miss Ethel Barrymore in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Hap, I had a very embarrassing experience at New Year's Day dinner.
Well, what in the world happened, Harlow?
Well, the whole family was there, you see. Brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, outlaws. I mean in-laws. And during a lull in the conversation, I thought I'd tell them all about that wonderful abstemious Autolite Stay Full battery.
Oh, my.
So naturally, I told them about that extra-large liquid reserve of Autolite Stay Full batteries. Even the Great Lakes, said I, are no great shakes compared to the reservoir in those Autolite Stay Full batteries. Why, those batteries need water only 3 times a year in normal car use.
I'm beginning to understand.
And then, of course, I told them that Autolite Stay Full batteries give longer life than batteries without the Stay Full features. And then I explained...
Wait a minute, Harlow. Did you say all this at your big family dinner?
Yes, and here's the funny thing, Hap. Just as I was telling them how every smart car owner was switching to Autolite Stay Full batteries, 2 of my biggest cousins got up, came around to my chair, and carried me, chair and all, into the pantry. And by Cornelius, the pantry was where I finished my New Year's dinner. Can you imagine my own relatives doing a thing like that to me?
Well, that certainly was a dirty trick, Harlow. But quiet. Here's Suspense again.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Miss Ethel Barrymore and Mr. Gene Kelly in To Find Help. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Just thought maybe you'd like to know, Mrs. Gillis. They said there was something wrong with my mind.
The first thing that I thought of when I reached the hallway was the phone, but it was in the den with Howard. I ran quickly to the back door, but it was locked, and the key wasn't in its usual place. The front door was locked too. Then I heard a crash. It came from the den. I rushed in to find Howard peacefully polishing away at the same spot. He hadn't moved an inch. He didn't look up at me. Then I saw the phone, which had fallen to the floor beside him. But it hadn't just fallen. The wires had been torn out of the wall.
The phone, Mrs. Gillis. It fell.
But the wires...
I suppose you think I ruined your phone.
The wires...
That happened when it fell to the floor.
It
It happened when it fell to the floor.
But,
I don't suppose you'll be able to use it anymore. Not for a while, anyway.
No, I don't suppose I will. Sarah! Here! Sarah! Sarah!
Mrs. Gillis,
Yes,
are you looking for your dog?
yes, I haven't seen her all morning. She was in the kitchen.
Well, she's not there any longer.
I know. Where is she, Howard?
Where is she?
Yes, where is she?
She's gone.
Gone. If you've harmed her...
She didn't like me, you know.
See here, I've put up with enough. You tell me where my dog is, or...
For what, Miss Gillis? You'll do
I'll-
what, Mrs. Gillis? What will you do?
Sarah!
She's
Here,
gone,
Sarah.
Mrs. Gillis. I told you that.
You harmed my dog.
Have I?
You killed her. Poor old Sarah, who never hurt a thing.
She would have hurt me.
You're bad, Howard. You're wicked. You're a coward.
I'm not a coward, Mrs. Gillis. Cowards are afraid to kill.
Only a coward would kill a poor old dog.
If I were a coward, I'd be afraid of you. And I'm not afraid of you.
You let me out of here.
I have strong hands, Mrs. Gillis. My fingers are like steel.
I've never harmed you.
No, and Sarah didn't either, but she would have if I hadn't harmed her first.
Let me out of here.
You're getting very noisy, Mrs. Gillis. Perhaps if I locked you in here, you'd calm down a
Howard,
bit.
Howard! And then I heard the key turn in the lock. For a moment I had the feeling of unreality. Was this really happening? But I found out soon enough that it wasn't a dream, for the dim light from the little square window picked up a limp, lifeless object in the corner among the dusty mops. I knew without looking further what it was. Poor Sarah. Sarah, who'd never harmed a soul. I don't know how long he kept me there. I could hear him moving about the house, but he finally came. He spoke to me through the door.
Have you calmed down, Mrs. Gillis?
Yes, Howard, let me out.
Why?
Because it's warm in here. Because I want to get out.
You were looking for your dog, weren't you?
Never mind about that, Howard. Let me out.
Mrs. Gillis, if I kept you in there, you wouldn't be able to spy on me ever again.
I won't spy on you, Howard. Let me out.
Do you know what I've been doing, Mrs. Gillis?
No,
I've been doing your den floors, just like you asked me to.
that's fine, Howard.
It was fine, being able to work peacefully, knowing that you were someplace where you couldn't bother me.
I won't bother you, Howard.
It was very peaceful. Nobody to bother me.
Let me out, Howard.
Will you promise to do as I tell you?
I promise.
Anything?
Anything.
Very well, then. Now, no tricks.
No,
Feel my hands, Mrs. Gillis. Are they nice hands?
yes, they're nice hands.
You haven't felt them. Did your sons have as nice hands as these?
No, they didn't.
But they didn't have any trouble getting jobs, did they? I'm just as good as they were, you know.
Of course you are, Howard. Wouldn't you like some food, lad? You haven't eaten all day, you know.
Some food would be good.
Yeah, let me fix you some.
Mrs. Gillis, a woman I worked for once said my hands were weak.
She did.
She soon found out, however.
Here now, lad, I have some nice cold roast in the icebox.
I taught her a lesson.
It'll only take a minute to fix some salad.
Were your son's hands strong, Mrs. Gillis?
Not as strong as yours, Howard. I'll set the table right away.
Mrs. Gillis, feel my hands again. They're like steel, you know.
I finally managed to get some lunch on the table. Howard sat beside me. He didn't say much, and he ate very little. I tried to appear casual, to engage him in conversation, anything. Do you work often, Howard?
Not often.
Do you have trouble finding jobs?
People are anxious to find help these days. Weren't you?
Yes, to find help.
Mrs. Gillis? They're looking for me.
Who, Howard?
I don't know exactly. People I worked for last, I guess.
Was that here in this town?
No, it was another town. Everyone was looking for me, so I went away. It's horrible to be spied upon, Mrs. Gillis. Do you know what it is to be spied upon?
No, I don't.
Would you like to know?
No, I wouldn't, Howard.
I think I'll spy on you the rest of the day. Then you'll know how it feels.
No, please, Howard. Whatever it is you want, take it and go away.
There's nothing I want, nothing. I only want to stay here with you.
I can't stand it, Howard. I can't. I'm an old woman. Please go away and leave me alone.
I'm not going away, Mrs. Gillis. There's still a job to be done. I'll go away after I've done everything that's to be done.
Howard, I have some money here in the kitchen cabinet drawer. It's a great deal. I'll give it to you.
I don't want your money, Mrs. Gillis.
Then go away.
That would be foolish. Then you'd tell on me.
No, I wouldn't. Really, Howard. Go away and I'll never tell a soul that you've been here.
I don't believe you. And I don't trust you. There's only one way of being certain that you won't tell.
My heart jumped when I looked out the window. I saw it was the milkman.
Tell him to go away.
I can't. I've ordered some extra things.
Then go into the storeroom until he goes.
I can't, Howard. He knows I'm here. He'll expect me to pay him.
You promised to do as I told you.
And he pulled open the cabinet drawer. I saw him take a knife out.
Now, will you tell him to go away?
Howard, if I tell him to go, he'll think something's wrong. Then you'll get caught for sure.
All right, Mrs. Gillis. Take whatever you've ordered, but if you pull any tricks, you'll be sorry.
Just a moment.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Gillis.
Good afternoon.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Mrs. Gillis, I think I have good news for you.
You have?
Yep. Beginning the 1st, the company's taking on some more help. And in the future, your deliveries will be made in the early morning.
That's nice.
I don't believe you ever did like these late deliveries, did you?
I never really minded.
If all of our customers were like you, Mrs. Gillis, it wouldn't be such a bad world. Here you are, 1 quart of milk and a pint of half and half. Goodbye, Mrs. Gillis.
The extra things, you forgot them.
The extra things?
Yes, the extra things. Now, don't tell me you've forgotten them, the eggs and the butter.
Okay, I'll get them right away.
Mrs. Gillis, I'm going to give you one more chance. When he comes back, you're to get rid of him, do you hear? And if you give me away, I'm going to kill you. I'll kill you before he can get inside this house, and I don't care what they do to me.
I won't give you away, Howard. I'll only pay him. I have to do that.
Shut up. And remember.
Here you are, Mrs. Gillis.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, that's all.
Mrs. Gillis, I was going to say...
I'm sorry, I can't stop. I can't talk today. I'm very busy.
You're very clever, aren't you, Mrs. Gillis?
What do you mean?
You thought you were going to put something over on me, didn't you?
I sent him away, didn't I?
The extra things you ordered. There weren't any.
Yes, there were. You saw him. You heard him.
He didn't know what you were talking about.
The milkman had returned. He stood outside the window. Howard looked at me. I saw his knuckles grow white as he clutched the knife.
This is your last chance. Get rid of him.
I will, Howard. I will.
I'm sorry to bother you again, Mrs. Gillis, but you forgot to pay me.
Oh.
That is, unless you want
No, yes, I'll pay you. Here you are.
Sorry I had to bother you, Mrs. Gillis. But you see, this is the day I have to come.
Yes, I'm busy. Can't you see that I'm very busy?
Tell me when he's gone, Mrs. Gillis.
I stood by the window and watched. He got into his truck, then he drove off.
So that was your scheme, was it? So you wanted to give me away.
He's gone now, Howard.
You thought he'd save you, didn't you?
No, I sent him away like you asked me.
Do you know what would have happened to me? Do you? They would have taken me away.
Howard, leave me alone.
I'm going to punish you.
No, Howard, I've been punished enough.
No, you haven't.
Yes. He was standing very close now. I knew he still held the knife. Suddenly everything was black. I slipped to the floor. When I came to, I was on the kitchen floor. My head throbbed. Then I remembered everything. But where was he? And I heard a sound, a soft, swishing sound. Seemed like hours before I could bring myself to move. Suddenly, the hall clock began to strike. Why, it was 5 o'clock. I'd been unconscious for longer than I'd thought. The room had already turned dark in the late afternoon light, but I could see him now. He stood in the middle of the room. He was pushing my heavy floor polisher back and forth, back and forth. I tried to close the door quietly, but he looked up. He saw me.
What time is it, Mrs. Gillis?
About 5.
Well, I guess I'll call it a day now. I've done a nice job, haven't I?
Yes, Howard. Very nice.
I think I'll be going now. Doesn't it shine nicely, Mrs. Gillis?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Was it worth $5 to you?
Yes, Howard.
I have nice hands, haven't I, Mrs. Gillis?
Yes, Howard, you have. Here, take the money.
Thank you. It's a pity they have to be used to polish floors.
You've done such a good job, Howard. I'm going to give you a few extra dollars.
Thank you. Will you be needing me tomorrow, Mrs. Gillis?
No, thank you, Howard.
The door's locked, Mrs. Gillis.
Yes, Howard. Do you have the key?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I just remembered. I just remembered a lot of things. Mrs. Gillis, there's someone at the door.
Yes, Howard. Will you open it?
Oh, should I?
Yes, Howard. You have the key.
I have? Was this it, Mrs. Gillis?
Yes, Howard. Open the door. Open the door, Howard. Open it.
All right, Mrs. Gillis.
I'm Mr. Stevens from the phone company. Your phone's been reported out of order.
Mrs. Gillis, is your phone out of order?
No, there must be a mistake.
That's strange. We've had several reports. Maybe I better run back and check my books.
Just a moment, Mr. Stevens. Could you do me a favor?
Why, certainly.
This boy...
Mrs. Gillis.
This boy, he's worked here all day. He's done a good job, but I don't think he's well.
I'm all right, Mrs. Gillis.
But you're tired. Aren't you tired, Howard? Doesn't your head ache?
Yes. Yes, I am tired, and my head does ache.
Well, maybe Mr. Stevens will be kind enough to drive you to the car line.
I'll be glad to, Mrs. Gillis, but I can't wait long.
Right away, and I'll go along, too. I have some marketing to do. And, Mr. Stevens, as long as you're here, would you mind checking the phone just to make sure?
Why, well, of course.
I'll show you where it is.
Can I show him, Mrs. Gillis?
No, Howard, you wait here. We'll be right back. I moved quickly toward the den. Mr. Stevens followed me. Once inside, I closed the door behind me. He spotted the torn wires at once.
Say, this phone.
Shh. It's that boy. That man. He's dangerous. Drive us to the police station as fast as you can.
Well,
Before he could reply, I opened the den door and went out into an empty room.
Say.
Howard! He's gone.
Yeah, it sure looks that way.
No, you've got to find him.
But, Mrs. Gillis, if you were afraid
You don't
of him...
understand. He's angry with me. He wants to kill me. And now he's hiding here somewhere. When you go, he'll come out and kill me.
Oh, say that, ma'am. Take it easy. You're getting yourself all worked up.
You don't believe me.
Well, look, Mrs. Gillis, maybe I better run down to the corner and phone for somebody.
No, you
huh?
can't leave me. I'll go with you.
Well, sure, if it'll make you feel any better. My car's right outside in the driveway.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes, and we'll call the police. They'll come and get him.
Sure, whatever you say. He looked like a nice enough young fellow, though. Are you sure that he...
Were you looking for me, Mrs. Gillis?
Oh, why, yes, Howard. I was. Are you ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready. I just thought I'd wait in the car.
Sure. All right, Mrs. Gillis. You get in the back here.
Thank you.
It's very kind of you to do this for me. I'm very tired.
Just relax, Howard. We'll take care of you.
All ready?
All ready, Mr. Stevens?
Mr. Stevens.
Huh?
Don't you think I have nice hands?
Why, yes, I guess so.
Yes. They're strong hands, too. Very strong.
Thank you, Gene Kelly and Ethel Barrymore, for a splendid performance. Our stars will return in just a moment.
Say, Hap, I've got a wonderful New Year's resolution here.
Well, don't tell me you're resolved to give up talking, Harlow.
Give up talking? Me, Autolite, patter-packed Wilcox? Will a pistol-packing cowboy give up his gun? Will a power-packed Autolite stay full battery give up the ghost when you need it most? Not on your life, by Cornelius. No, Sir Hap. The New Year's resolution I've got is for every car owner who doesn't already have an Autolite Stay Full battery. And the resolution reads, I resolve at the earliest opportunity, that is tomorrow morning, to drive down to my nearest Autolite dealer and get a brand new Autolite Stay Full battery. The battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. For remember, friends, you're right with Autolite. And remember, too, Autolite means batteries.
Stay full batteries.
Autolite means spark plugs.
Ignition engineered resistor spark plug.
Autolite means ignition systems.
The lifeline of your car.
And now, here again is Mr. Gene Kelly.
It's always a pleasure to appear on Suspense, but it was especially wonderful playing opposite a truly great lady of the stage and screen, Miss Ethel Barrymore.
Why, thank you, Gene. It was a great pleasure for me, too. Even though in the story I had a harrowing time of it.
Well, that's the specialty of Suspense, Miss Barrymore. That's why I try never to miss a program. For instance, next week, radio's outstanding theater of thrills presents Danny Kaye in a new kind of role for him. He plays a murderer in a story titled The Too Perfect Alibi, and you can be sure it's another gripping study in
Suspense.
Gene Kelly can currently be seen in the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer All-Star Technicolor musical Words and Music, based on the lives and music of Rodgers and Hart. Ethel Barrymore may currently be seen in the David O. Selznick production Portrait of Jenny. Tonight's suspense play was by Mel Dinelli, with music composed by Lucien Morawek and conducted by Lud Gluskin. The entire production was under the direction of Anton M. Leader. Next Thursday, same time, hear Danny Kaye in The Too Perfect Alibi.
Remember, you're right with Autolite. So switch to Autolite. Good night.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Now, Roma wines, ROMA. Made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. Roma Wines present Suspense. Tonight, Roma Wines bring you the David O. Selznick star, Mr. Joseph Cotton, in Crime Without Passion by Ben Hecht. A suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Roma Wines by William Spear. Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's ROMA, Roma Wines. Those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant, as Roma Wines bring you Joseph Cotton in a remarkable tale of suspense.
She had phoned me to come over to her apartment. She wanted a showdown. Well, I wanted a showdown, too, and so I went over to her apartment.
And after all the time I've given you. Well, everybody thinks we're engaged to be married. Now you're trying to give me the go-by just like that. The girls in this show, what a laugh they'll hand me. Who do you think you are, anyway?
Now, calm and watch your temper.
To think I've been such a fool. Earl Wilson and Winchell and just everybody, won't they give me the razz in their column?
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of the bunch around the El Bravo. Well, when they get through with me, I'll probably lose my lead in the Bird of Paradise. The nerve! Treating me as if I was a nobody. Where do you get like that, taking up a girl's time?
She was the dancer at the El Bravo Club. She was number one on the line in the Bird of Paradise number in the floor show. That was where I first noticed her. I looked at her now with complete detachment. I wondered what I had ever seen in this red-headed, illiterate creature with her childish face and muscular legs. How could I have ever considered her charming or desirable?
Probably for you.
More likely it's Eddie White calling you, that dean of collegiate heroes.
Oh, yeah?
For me, by any mischance, just say I'm not here.
Hello? Hello? No, he's not here. I don't know where he is. He's not here. Your office. Always making me lie for you. And as for that crack about Eddie White, you don't fool me, not for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just stand there and say, in that smug way. You know very well I haven't been seeing Eddie White. You're just using that for an excuse, aren't you?
Well,
are you or aren't you?
You know all the answers.
Sure, I know the answer to that. You're just saying that because you're trying to get rid of me, trying to put me on the escalator, that's what.
Well, have it your own way.
Have it your own way? Why, you...
Now, cut that out.
You think because you're a lawyer you can get away with this? I'll show you!
Hey, look out.
Your photograph in a swell, expensive frame. I'll show you what I think of that, too. You're not going to make a sucker out of me, you stupid...
No, not my derby.
Your derby? Why, I'll smash your face.
Now, stay away from me now. Don't come near me. Oh, that hurt.
That ain't the half of it out.
Why, you little vixen, how I hate you. I loathe you. I hate all of your kind.
Don't strike me. Don't you dare. Lou, put down the candlestick, Lou. Put it down, Lou. Don't.
I was suddenly aware of a large brass candlestick in my hand, and on the floor lay Carmen Brown. I leaned over her. Her skull cracked, and blood was running from it. Her eyes were closed. I listened. No heartbeat. I was suddenly overwhelmed with the thought that I had committed a murder. I don't think there's a lawyer in New York with more thorough experience in the handling of criminal cases. No. I knew all the angles. I knew the pitfalls of the defense in such a case as this. I knew the psychology of the prosecution. I had unexpectedly and inadvertently been cast in the role of a criminal. Through my mind rushed all the prejudices and difficulties of such a case. And in less than a minute, I had put myself on trial on a plea of self-defense, reviewed the evidence, and found myself guilty. It's a curious thing. No doubt the public at large, the layman, would expect that some unpublicized and secret professional legal maneuver would be used by the great Lou Hendricks in the present predicament. It would seem to the reader of crime fiction and the listener to radio mystery drama that some less hackneyed word than alibi would be the key word to my puzzle. I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I should dearly love to shake some diabolically ingenious trick out of my lawyer's sleeve, but such would be a waste of time. An alibi was what I needed. I needed to establish simply and conclusively that I was not there at the time of Carmen Brown's murder. Time was the important element. Yes, I must begin at once to establish that alibi.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you Joseph Cotton in Crime Without Passion by Ben Hecht. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Between the acts of Suspense, this is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you Joseph Cotton in Crime Without Passion by Ben Hecht. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Between the acts of Suspense, this is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. Do you know the principal difference between American and European hospitality? Well, here's how famed Elsa Maxwell, authority on entertaining, sees it. Says Miss Maxwell, American hospitality is distinguished by its informality. Good friends in America don't need an invitation. They just drop in and take potluck. That's why millions of American families always keep Roma California sherry on hand. Roma sherry is ideal for entertaining. A delicious wine, mellow, fragrant, and medium sweet, with tempting nut-like taste. Glorious Roma sherry is so easy to serve, so good with a simple snack any time of day. And Roma sherry is popular with men and women alike, preferred by millions as the perfect first call for dinner. Yes, you can serve Roma sherry proudly, for Roma wine is America's first choice. Yet, Roma costs no more than ordinary wines. So, for better, easier entertaining, get Roma sherry tomorrow. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Remember, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine. And now, Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Joseph Cotton, who, as New York's famous criminal lawyer Lou Hendricks, in Crime Without Passion, resumes a narrative well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I leaned over and glanced at the watch on Carmen's wrist. The dialed glass was broken. The watch had stopped. The hands pointed to 2 minutes of 4. The clock on the desk had just struck 4. The telephone. I let it ring. Had to. Of course, the phone made it impossible to establish an alibi by setting the time forward. Other phone calls might come in before 5 o'clock. Someone, perhaps a maid, might even come to the apartment in person. Through my mind rushed the courtroom scene in which my case would be tried. The prosecuting attorney wouldn't miss that.
At 3:50, Carmen Brown was alive, as witness the fact that she answered a phone call which came through the switchboard to her apartment at that time. At 2 minutes after 4, just 12 minutes later, a phone call came through that same switchboard which she failed to answer. Why, gentlemen of the jury?
No. What I needed was an alibi for the hour preceding 4 o'clock, the time at which her watch had stopped. I must provide not only an alibi for myself, but also fortify it with evidence, tending to prove that someone other than myself had done the deed. But how? Fingerprints? They told a graphic story. A story that would reveal that Carmen had been in a rage demanding something of the killer. This would point directly to me, since I was known to have been her admirer and steady caller at her apartment. But if I could make it appear as though the assailant was demanding something of her, he was in a jealous rage that had smashed the articles, including the framed photograph of Lou Hendricks, and had concluded with the killing of Carmen. I wiped the fingerprints carefully from the articles in question with my silk handkerchief. And again, I imagined myself on trial in the courtroom, this time with my defense counsel addressing the jury.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Carmen Brown had undoubtedly been attacked by some other shooter who was obviously jealous of the defendant, Lou Hendricks. As witness, the destroyed photograph of the latter. You will also note her assailant was crafty enough to remove all fingerprints.
So far, it was good. I had set the scene. I was ready to leave the apartment. But wait, I just remembered. A gun was in Carmen's desk only a few feet from where she now lay. They would wonder why she hadn't defended herself with it. The prosecuting attorney wouldn't miss that. Oh, no. He'd point an accusing finger at me.
And yet, Carmen Brown did not reach for this weapon with which she could have defended herself. Why? Was it because the assailant was someone familiar with her? Someone against whom she had no thought of harming herself? Or perhaps because the assailant was familiar with the premises and knew where the gun was and prevented her from reaching it?
I took the gun and slipped it into my coat pocket. I would dispose of it later. I took every precaution to make sure that no one saw me as I left the building. My trained legal mind warned me against a surprise witness, which in so many court cases was dramatically brought forth by the prosecutor to confound the guilty. I remembered grimly how some of my best cases had tumbled by the appearance in court of some aimless stray human, someone who happened to have seen the defendant during his presupposed alibi. The prosecutor would have a gleam in his eye questioning such a witness in the courtroom.
And you say you saw the defendant, Lou Hendricks, leaving the apartment building shortly after the time of the murder?
This must not happen. I had my plan pretty well in mind by now. I took a back shortcut to Broadway, the Palace Theater. It was an off hour. There was not a long line waiting. I bought my ticket and went quickly in.
Without waiting. Seats in the third aisle to your right, please.
The moment I was seated, I got up again. I returned to the lobby, up the other side of the aisle, and went directly to the lost and found desk.
Is there something I can do for you, sir?
I wish to report the loss of a pair of gloves.
Oh, do you have any idea where they were lost?
Oh, somewhere in the theater. I had them when I came in. I'm not usually so careless, but the picture was so engrossing, I was completely carried away with it. And, well, apparently I failed to carry away my gloves.
Gloves. I imagine they'll be turned in, sir?
Oh, I'm sure they'll be found. If you'll just make a record of it. Lou Hendricks is the name, with an X.
Hendricks, huh? Hendrix, huh? That's an unusual spelling.
Family name.
Well, all right, sir, Mr. Hendricks. If you'll just fill out this blank with your name and address and the time.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, to be sure, the time. Let's see. What is the time?
It's exactly 20 minutes after 4. I'll record that on the blank for you.
After 4? Well, could it be that late? Heavens, I had no idea of the time. Quite a long picture.
Yes, the picture was a little longer than most. I hope you enjoyed it, sir.
Oh, yes, indeed. I enjoyed it very much. It was well worth sitting through. Well, thank you very much. I had established an alibi for having spent the time between 2:30 and 4:20 in the movie theater. This was a period of 2 hours, and this was now recorded in black and white at the Lost and Found desk. I'd taken care that this should be a movie that I had already seen, so I'd be able to recite the plot if questioned. The main body of my alibi had been achieved. I now went directly from the movie to my next port of call, Sardi's Restaurant, where I'm well known.
How are you, Mr. Hendricks? Your usual table?
Yes, Henry.
It's in the headline?
No, I just came from a movie. Oh, by the way, what is the exact time? I've got to make a telephone call.
It's just 4:30, Mr. Hendricks.
4:30. I think I'll make my telephone call while you make me a chicken sandwich.
Okay, the booth is just there, you know.
Hendricks, Brown, Walsh, and Healy.
Mr. Healy, please. This is Mr. Hendricks.
Oh, certainly, Mr. Hendricks. One moment.
Hello?
Hello, Tom. This is Hendricks.
I've been trying to locate you all afternoon.
Oh, what for?
Oh, several things came up that needed your attention.
Oh, not so hard to locate. Where'd you try?
I've tried everywhere I could think of, even Carmen Brown's apartment.
Yeah? Did you talk to her?
Sure, I was trying to find out if she knew where you were.
What time was that?
Oh, about 3:50.
Well, how did she seem when you asked if I were there?
Well, I don't know. Why?
Well, try and think. I'd like to know.
Well, come to think of it, she struck me as a little curt or upset about something.
Upset, eh? Listen, I don't want you to call me at that number anymore, understand?
Oh, well, sure, if you say so.
I'm all washed up at that telephone number. Understand what I mean? In the future, that number is out. Any other calls?
No.
Okay. Again, my mind reverted to the courtroom scene in which I imagined my case being tried. But this time, I had my case well in hand. The thought of facing the prosecuting attorney did not disturb me. The thought of that little bout between the two attorneys even amused me.
So, Mr. Hendricks told you that you needn't try to reach him at Miss Brown's apartment anymore, eh?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, when the defendant made this statement to his trusted friend and law partner, he had undoubtedly good reason to believe there was another man in Carmen Brown's life.
I had forged another link in the chain of evidence pointing to my innocence. Everything was working out in favor of a perfect alibi for my defense. Everything was going fine. I was beginning to enjoy the case very much. Now that the tension was relieved, I began to look upon my case as a sort of a game. I began to get a kick out of it, and I conceived the idea of building up another witness. Eddie White was the only one of Carmen's previous amours whom I knew, and I considered for a moment involving him in the case. He was Carmen's previous suitor just before I entered the picture. He was known to be a hot-headed young gentleman given to nocturnal fisticuffs in public places, but I finally dismissed this idea. This witness, I decided, would be Miss Moore, who was also a dancer at the El Bravo Club. She was Carmen's closest friend and confidant. I telephoned this morning and requested her to join me at the restaurant. She came right over. You see before you, Miss Moore, a man suffering from the perfidy of one whom he has loved and trusted.
Would you mind saying that again in plain English?
Well, to put it more simply, I think Carmen has been two-timing me. Miss Moore, I'm consumed with jealousy. I must know the truth, and you're the only one who can tell me.
I don't get you, Mr. Henry.
Miss Moore, I'm going out of my mind with the brooding and uncertainty of this thing.
Oh, that's terrible, Mr. Henry.
My law practice is suffering. I'll wind up by losing all my money.
Oh, you mustn't do that, Mr. Hendricks. You know something?
No. What is it?
Oh, honest, Mr. Hendricks, I wouldn't tell this to another soul. You know Carmen's my best girlfriend.
Oh.
But you're such a swell guy. Well, I think you should know. Well, to tell you the truth, I don't think Carmen appreciates you. That's what.
Miss Moore, if there is another man, someone Carmen really loves, I'd force myself to step aside. It's her happiness.
Oh, well, I ain't saying she has. I just say Carmen has got an awful swell head since she got the lead in the Bird of Paradise number. She thinks she's some punkin'. And I'm only saying I don't think she appreciates a high-class gentleman like you.
Thank you, Miss Moore. Have you seen Carmen today?
No, I haven't. Have you seen her?
No, I don't trust myself to see her. Goodness knows what I would do feeling this way.
Oh, Mr. Hendricks, you're all worked up. And I don't blame you. Say, I have to leave you. I hate to leave, but I gotta go. It's getting late and the dinner show goes on before long, you know.
Tell Carmen I'll be over to the El Bravo tonight and give her a last chance to prove herself.
Oh, I'll sure give her your message, Mr. Hendricks. I sure will.
I knew Carmen had not been receiving attentions from another man, but if I could get Miss Moore to testify in court, I could use her to convince the jury that I was jealous of Carmen, but that I loved her and wanted her alive, not dead. This would make my case airtight. I then made another telephone call. This was to Carmen's apartment.
Hello?
Hello, is Miss Carmen Brown in?
I'll ring her apartment. I'm sorry, she doesn't answer.
Well, this is Mr. Hendricks calling. Hasn't she been in at all? I've been trying to get her all day.
She hasn't come in while I've been here, Mr. Hendricks.
How long is that?
About 3 hours.
Thank you. I'm coming over there. Tell her if she comes in, will you? This would strengthen my apparent effort to contact Carmen. It was a bold stroke, this, to go back to her house. I approached the switchboard operator.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hendricks.
Oh, has Miss Brown come in since I called on the phone?
I haven't seen her. I'll ring her apartment again. She still doesn't answer.
Well, please give her this note when she comes back.
All right, Mr. Hendricks. I'll see that she gets it.
I handed her the note. It read, "Darling, don't torture me anymore. Give me a chance to believe you. I'm willing to forget what I heard or thought I heard over the phone. As ever, Lou." This, too, would throw suspicion on another suitor. Not only had I established an alibi for myself, but also I had succeeded in pointing a finger at a suspected rival. I saw myself looking winningly at the jury while my defense counsel continued to address them.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if the defendant Lou Hendricks had known Carmen Brown lay dead in her apartment, would he have written such a note? The testimony reveals, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, that the defendant strongly suspected that Carmen Brown was receiving attentions from a suitor, but he did not know that this very afternoon this creature had entered her apartment, struck her down, and killed her, while the defendant was still trying to seek her out and forgive her.
My alibi was now complete. I had every angle worked out. I summed up my case. It was perfect. From my superior legal knowledge, my vast experience, I had built a perfect case for myself. I was very pleased. My case was ready. I had an excellent dinner, really excellent. I then put in another phone call to Carmen's apartment. I was ready to hear the news of the finding of the body. At the news of the crime, I would rush right over and act my part of the thoroughly grief-stricken suitor. This would be the finishing touch, a final flourish, as it were.
Miss Brown does not answer.
Crime had evidently still not been discovered. I decided the best course would be to go to the El Bravo Club. I was well known there. I'd order coffee and dessert and wait there until Carmen's absence was noticed and her murder discovered.
Good evening, Mr. Hendricks. Right this way,
Oh,
sir.
good evening, George. Hello there. How are you? Hello, Lenore. Hi, Kay.
Hello.
David, Lud.
So I said to him, I said, look, if you think I'm going to sit around here.
Oh, come on. Blonde, can't you think of anything but blonde?
Honey, come on, let's go home.
Oh, no, just till the floor.
Oh, the famous criminal lawyer, Lou Hendricks.
Oh, our ex-college hero, Eddie White, product of the higher education. Looking him over, I see.
Yeah, mind if I sit here?
Well, it's the entertainer's table. I have no monopoly on it.
Then I'll sit down. By the way, Hendricks, I didn't know you were such a movie fan.
Just what do you mean?
Saw you going into the Palace Theater this afternoon.
You did? Just what time was that?
What time? Ooh, a little after 4, I should say.
You're crazy. You think you saw me going to the Palace after 4? Why, I came out at 4:20 after seeing the whole show.
I don't care what you say. I saw you going in at 4:15, to be exact. I was going to say hello, but you weren't looking my way. How'd you like the picture? Ought to be in your line, all about one of those crooked legal sharks.
And you say you saw the defendant Lou Hendricks going into the theater at 4:15?
Yes, sir, I did.
The surprise witness that I had been so carefully guarding against. Here he was, sitting opposite me in the person of all people, Eddie White. In a flash, I could see all the evidence I had planted turning against me. The prosecution would take it apart piece by piece. The all too obvious false mechanism of my alibi. There was no alibi. I had no case. Eddie White's simple statement of the time, 4:15, revealed all of my subsequent actions as those of a thoroughly guilty man. Look, White. It must have been somebody else you saw.
Listen, don't tell me. I saw you looking around, buying your ticket and ducking in. I know it was 4:15 because I had a date outside. And don't get excited, it wasn't with Carmen.
That's a lie.
What's that?
I said you're lying. You didn't see me.
Oh, that's what you said, is it? Listen, I never liked you, and I don't take that kind of talk off a guy I got no use for. Get that?
You're a liar. You're not only a liar, but a numbskull, a perennial drop kicker. Once a drop kicker, always a drop kicker.
Oh, you little shyster.
Take your hands off my collar. Let me go. Take your hands off me.
Calling me a liar, huh? You little shyster. You no good little shyster.
Somehow, I don't know how or when, I had taken the gun out of my pocket. Carmen's gun. The gun I was going to dispose of. I was holding it in my hand. It had exploded. No one heard the shot through the blare of the orchestra. A new number of the floor show was starting. Everyone's attention was focused on the dance floor. The chorus girls were coming out for the Bird of Paradise number, and everything was a little blurred, a little hazy. I looked at the girls as they came forward. Leading the chorus, I saw Carmen Brown. She was dancing. This could not be. I grew sick. I shut my eyes, and I opened them again. It was no hallucination. It was Carmen. Under her ear, at the back of her head, I saw strips of court plaster. Now, I knew then what had happened. I'd left her apartment without taking a second look at her. Evidently, the blow had merely knocked her out. She must have regained consciousness and called for a doctor. It was as simple as that. She was alive now and dancing. Lou Hendricks, the shining legal intelligence. I had built a perfect alibi to exonerate myself of a murder which had never occurred. While across the table, slumped in a chair opposite me, was the body of a man for whose murder I had no defense. Every step of my carefully built alibi, my perfect case, would help to convict me of the killing of Eddie White. This time I had no alibi. This time there was no possible defense. This time, when the judge asked the foreman if they'd reached a decision, there could be only one reply.
Yes, Your Honor, we have. We find the defendant guilty of murder in the first degree.
Suspense. Presented by Roma Wines. ROMA. Made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. Before we hear again from Joseph Cotton, the star of Crime Without Passion, tonight's suspense play, this is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. One of the finest cooks I know recently told me her secret for winning praises. She said she cooks no better than her friends, uses about the same recipes, but her dinners win more compliments, actually taste better, because she regularly serves Roma wine with meals. Yes, Roma wine does make food taste better. For proof, tomorrow night, savor the tempting taste harmony of red Roma California Burgundy and a good thick hamburger steak, or spaghetti heaped with a spicy meat sauce. Or, if you prefer, try Roma Burgundy with Friday's traditional fish dinner. You'll discover Roma Burgundy adds tantalizing new flavor fullness to every meal. Let red, robust Roma Burgundy win compliments for your meals. Get delicious Roma Burgundy tomorrow. Remember, Roma wine is America's first choice. Yet, Roma costs no more than ordinary wines. So insist on Roma, R-O-M-A, Roma wines, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
This is Joseph Cotton. I've always been particularly fond of Crime Without Passion, and it's been a great pleasure indeed to appear in it tonight for you on Suspense. Next Thursday, I know you'll want to hear a very young actor whom we've all admired for a very great number of years. It's Jackie Cooper grown up and just out of Uncle Sam's Navy. He'll appear on Suspense in a role quite different from anything you've ever associated with him.
Joseph Cotton will soon be seen in the David O. Selznick Technicolor production, Duel in the Sun. Next Thursday, same time, Roma Wines will bring you Jackie Cooper as star of Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills.
Produced by William Spear for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California. Suspense is broadcast from coast to coast and to our men and women of the armed forces overseas by shortwave and through the worldwide facilities of the Armed Forces Radio Service. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
And now, Roma Wines,
ROMA, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world, Roma Wines present Suspense.
Tonight, Roma Wines bring you Mr. Brian Donlevy as star of Lazarus Walks, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Roma Wines by William Spear.
Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's ROMA, Roma Wines. Those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now, a glassful would be very pleasant, as Roma Wines bring you Brian Donlevy and a remarkable tale of suspense.
This is the truth. Do you understand? The truth. It must be the truth. It has to be. I, Robert Winsley Graham, a doctor and psychiatrist by profession, do hereby of my own free will and volition, albeit with deepest regret, make the following full and complete statement relative to that all but unbelievable series of events which has brought such disaster and misfortune to my house, and particularly to my poor wife, Isabel. It had its beginning, properly speaking, some 2 months ago, to be exact, on the evening of August 25th. We were in the drawing room, Isabel at the piano practicing, as she said, her Aunt Jane and I on opposite sides.
Isabel, what's the matter?
I don't know. I can't seem to keep my mind on anything anymore. Even my music. Nerves.
Nerves. Huh.
Aunt Jane, please.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe in beating about the bush. You're an artist. You've got talent. There's no sense in your trying to subordinate yourself to somebody else.
Aunt Jane, that's enough. I'm not subordinating myself to anyone.
Really, Aunt Jane, you mustn't interfere, you know.
Robert doesn't want me to go back on the stage.
Oh, darling, it isn't that I don't want you to go back. I'm proud of you. You know that. It's only because I know that going back to a professional career at your present mental condition could be terribly harmful.
Yes, I know, Robert. I know you're right.
After all, I am a doctor. It's my business to know these things. I'll get it probably at the hospital. Hello. Yes, this is Dr. Graham. Who? Oh, yes. Yes, why, of course. When would you like to see me? All right, fine. No trouble at all. Very well, I'll be expecting you. Goodbye. Isabel, good heavens, who do you suppose that was?
Who?
Roger Holcomb. Do you remember the case? Roger Holcomb.
Roger Holcomb?
I remember it.
Of course you do. The fellow who was brought back from the dead, as the newspapers put it, about a year ago.
Oh, yes.
You know, he really was dead for 4 full minutes, as far as medical science was concerned. And then Bates brought him around. It was a 9-days wonder at the time.
What does he want to see you about?
I don't know. Something to do with his experience, obviously.
Oh.
He was in a terribly agitated state, poor fellow. He'd been walking up and down in front of the house for an hour, trying to get up courage to ring the bell. Finally, he phoned from the corner drugstore.
Oh, the poor man. Why in the world would he do that?
Anxiety neurosis. They hounded him in the most shocking way when he got out of the hospital. You know, preachers and spiritualists and movie agents and just plain fakers. People trying to find out if he remembered anything of the 4 minutes when he was supposed to be dead. And people just trying to exploit him.
Oh, that's notoriety. Some thrive on it, some don't. One man's meat is another man's poison.
Yeah. Well, that must be Holcomb now. I'll take him into the office.
Dr. Graham?
Yes. You're Roger Holcomb?
Yes.
Come in.
Thanks.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Holcomb.
Is it?
Sit down.
Oh.
Why did you come to me, Mr. Holcomb?
Well, I was told that you specialized in strange cases. Things that other men can't explain.
Yes, that's true, in a way.
You know what happened when I got out of the hospital? How they followed me and questioned me, hounded me day and night. trying to find out if I remembered anything, if I'd experienced anything beyond the grave.
Yes, I remember that.
And then you remember that my answer was always the same, that I remembered nothing, that I knew nothing. Well, I was wrong.
Oh? What did you experience during those 4 minutes?
I don't know. But it must have been something. Something I don't even dare to think about.
How do you know this?
Well, it happened the first time on a boat trip, which I'd taken to recover my health. I found myself chatting with a woman who was seated at my table in the dining salon. She found occasion, as such women often will, to mention her age. She said, "After all, I'm not yet 40. And then it happened.
What happened?
From somewhere came crashing into my mind the certain knowledge of the exact day and year of that woman's birth. And with it, a compulsion to speak out, a compulsion which I could no more have resisted than I could have resisted breathing. I said, "Madam, you were born in May, weren't you? May 30th? And then I added the date, the year 1900. She was well over 40. She'd lied to me. It's an innocent enough thing, but I had known the truth and been forced to speak it. And I have been ever since.
Wow. And this condition has existed only since your...
Since my 4 minutes beyond the grave, yes. It's as though... Well, this will sound... It's as though, in that brief time, I had glimpsed eternity, that I'd seen revealed all truth of all the ages. Now, I know that sounds foolish, but...
This is most amazing. Well, tell me, you have a family and friends who are understanding.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Doctor, don't you understand what this has done to me? Yes, I had a family, friends, a girl I was going to marry. Today I'm an outcast, a pariah. I'm shunned, feared. It's hated.
Mr. Holcomb, I believe that this condition is very real to you, causes you very real anguish, and I want to help you.
Do you think you can?
I'm confident that I can. Do you suppose you could arrange to stay with me here at my home for a matter of weeks or months, if necessary?
Oh, I'd do anything in the world to be a normal man again.
Well, you'll have your own quarters. You'll be quite comfortable, I assure you.
Well, I'm sure it's a lovely house, what I've seen of it. And...
Yes, I'm rather lucky. I'm interested in research primarily, and not much money in that, you know, but a couple of years ago I came into quite a nice inheritance. The house went with it. What is it? What's the matter?
The inheritance was not yours, it was your wife's. The house is your wife's. You are penniless.
That's true. I don't know why I lied to you. Pride, I suppose.
I'm sorry. I told you I couldn't help it. I'll go now.
No, please. It was my fault. It's a small matter.
But you see now that...
I want to help you.
Do you believe me now?
I believe, Mr. Holcomb, either that you are far more ill than I realized, or that in the months to come, you and I must venture into a realm never before explored by mortal man.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you Brian Dunleavy in Lazarus Walks, a radio play by Robert L. Richards from a story by J. Marion Speed. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Between the acts of Suspense, this is Ken Niles for Roma Wines. These crisp autumn days, there's real pleasure in coming home to a welcome glass of Roma Grand Estate wine. Yes, for evenings at home or small get-togethers with friends, it's smart to serve Grand Estate wines. You can serve Grand Estate wines proudly to anyone, anytime. For each Grand Estate wine, a limited bottling by Roma, is born of choicest grapes, then guided to superb taste richness by patient skill, America's finest winemaking resources, and necessary time. Win compliments from your guests with Grand Estate California wines. For entertaining, medium sherry, ruby port, or golden muscatel. For dining, Burgundy or Sauterne. Remember, Grand Estate wines presented by Roma, America's greatest vintner. And while there's time, take advantage of present low Roma prices. Buy a case of assorted Roma wines for the holidays. Do it now and save money.
And now, Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Brian Donlevy in Lazarus Walks, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
It was utterly fantastic, and yet it was true. I checked the facts again and again. He could not possibly have known, and yet he knew. Can you imagine what this meant to a man of science? If I could fathom the depths of Roger Holcomb's mind, I could make a contribution to the body of scientific knowledge absolutely without parallel in modern times. There remained the problem of Isabel. I was aware of the danger, of course, but I believed I could control the situation. I determined to proceed. Actually, Holcomb's presence made itself felt almost immediately. The first incident came after he had been with us scarcely a week.
Isabel, please stop that playing and listen to me.
Aunt Jane, you know Robert has said I mustn't talk about it. That's bad for me.
I don't care what Robert says.
I've been sick, that's all.
He's made you sick.
That's ridiculous.
Maybe it's just that he's afraid of losing you. Maybe he's even afraid of losing your money. But I'm absolutely convinced that whether he's meant it or not, he's made you believe there's something the matter with you that isn't.
Aunt Jane, I simply forbid you to talk this way.
Isabel, do something before it's too late.
Do? What?
Get away, leave him, divorce him, anything.
Aunt Jane, you don't know what you're saying.
Oh, I hope we're not interrupting.
Of course not, darling. Hello, Roger.
Hello, Isabel. Mrs. Parton.
Good afternoon.
How are you feeling, Roger?
Well, better, I think.
I think it would be better if we didn't discuss our states of mind, Isabel.
Oh, yes. Of course. I'm sorry. Well, would you like me to play something for you? You know, I think I'm beginning to get the feel of it again. Really, I do.
You're sure we haven't interrupted some conversation?
Of course not. We were just discussing how helpful you've been in getting Isabel back to her work again.
Roger.
No, you are not. You were telling Isabel to divorce her husband.
Why?
Isabel.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Roger, come back here.
Isabel, is that true?
You brought him in here deliberately.
Is that true?
It doesn't matter. Oh, you've known how I felt for a long time.
Yes, I'm afraid I have.
Robert, it was all so silly. She didn't mean it. It was just that
I did mean it. I'm sorry, Isabel, but I've been under this roof too long as it is.
Oh, Aunt Jane, you're not leaving us.
It's the best, Isabel.
Yes, I think it is decidedly best that you go at once. It was this incident which gave me my first insight into the relationship which was destined to develop between Isabel, Roger, and myself. The first and most obvious result was that Isabel and I became further estranged as each day passed. It was difficult to speak of even the most casual things with this strangely terrifying specter of truth always at our elbow. The situation reached its inevitable climax the evening that Leopold Serinsky, the famous conductor of the Los Angeles Symphony, was to call on Elizabeth with a view to a resumption of her professional career under his auspices. I gave a great deal of thought to that evening. It had to be handled with the greatest tact and care.
Robert, you will help me, won't you?
Of course I will, darling.
Robert, does he have to have dinner with us tonight?
Roger? Isabel, you know how I stand on that.
Oh, yes, I know, but just this once.
Even once, Isabel, to keep him in his room like a spoiled child when we have guests might undo everything I've accomplished in weeks.
Oh, I know, darling, of course you're right, but...
Oh, Roger, come in.
Robert.
Yes?
I was wondering if I mightn't be excused, just tonight.
You're having dinner with us, Roger.
Must I?
You know you must, Roger, and you know why.
Roger, don't you want to meet Mr. Serinsky? He's really a wonderful person.
Yes, indeed, I would very much, but...
You know, Roger, I made my debut with him in 1934. I did a concert with him every year until...
Isabel was very talented.
I was. I am. Roger, I'm going to play with him again, you know. He wants me to open the season in November. Can you imagine what it means to me?
I'm so glad, Isabel.
And Robert has finally given his consent, haven't you, dear? Robert? Robert.
I'm sorry. What was it you said, Isabel?
I said you'd given your consent to my playing with Serinsky.
Isabel, you know I don't want you to think that I'd ever stand in your way.
Yes, I know, dear. I'll do the Emperor Concerto, and you'll come to hear me. You do want to, don't you, Roger?
Well, Please, Isabel, don't ask me things that I
can't. What's the matter? What's the matter with both of you? You act as though you thought I wouldn't be able to appear. As though the whole idea were hopeless or something.
Isabel, please.
I am going to play. And I'll be better than I ever was. You know I will, don't you? Don't you?
Yes, of course, Isabel. You'll play wonderfully.
No, Robert, no, that's untrue. You're very certain that Isabel will be prevented from ever playing again by death.
Death?
Oh, Isabel, forgive me.
Death? No, it's not true. Tell me it isn't. Roger, who's going to die? Answer me. Roger, do you hear me? Answer me. Answer me!
When Serinsky arrived, I told him that it would be quite impossible for Isabel to leave her room. The concert was canceled, and indeed, to my knowledge, she has never touched the piano since that day. By now, to even the most casual observer, it must appear only natural that Isabel had every motive for a desperate, almost paranoid hatred of Roger Holcomb. This much was clear to me, the rest not yet. As a precautionary measure, I prescribed a drug for Isabel, which she at last consented to take. I gave her own supply, and she administered it to herself as I had directed. But one thing, from any point of view, was certain. I had to keep Roger and Isabel apart. Perhaps what I feared was indeed inevitable. I honestly did not think so at the time.
Roger.
Yeah?
It's me, Isabel.
What do you want?
Let me in, please.
No.
Please. It's terribly important.
Robert said...
I know. But he said it would be all right this time.
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
All right. Now, what do you want?
I want to talk to you, that's all.
What about that's so important?
Roger, why don't you ever leave your room anymore?
Can't you guess?
Do you think I hate you?
Oh, Isabel, I don't know what to think anymore.
You do, don't you?
I warned him. I told him it would happen. Now I'm going mad up here thinking of the anguish I've caused
But,
you.
Roger, I don't... You must believe me.
I know what it's been like for you having me here,
Roger.
Isabel.
Roger, you see, for the first time in my life, I think my husband is wrong about something.
Wrong?
Yes. Don't you see? He's been worried about both of us, and so this distrust has grown up between us.
Well, I don't distrust you, Isabel. You've been more wonderful
But
to me.
you're afraid of me. And that amounts to the same thing. And it's bad for both of us. It's hurting both of us.
I've often felt I wanted to talk to you, to beg your pardon.
Oh, Roger, you don't have to do that. We're both sick. But I think if we saw each other sometimes, if we talked the whole thing out, it would help us both.
Does Robert think so, too?
No.
Then he didn't tell you it was all right to see me.
No. I lied to you.
You what?
I lied to you.
You lied to me. And it didn't happen. Isabel, don't you see?
I am getting well. It didn't happen.
I know, Roger. I don't think it does happen anymore, except with Robert.
With Robert? But what makes you think
I don't
that
know. Something about the way he acts, the way he is.
Oh, but Isabel, he is curing me then. Perhaps you shouldn't have
No!
come.
Don't you understand? We must see each other. We must talk.
Isabel.
Robert, something's happened that I must tell you.
Please, you're completely overwrought.
Oh, but Robert,
I must insist. Isabel, why did you do this?
I'm sorry.
You'll have to have a sedative right away. Isabel, get the bottle from your room.
Oh. Mine?
Yes, hurry.
All right.
Robert, she lied to me.
Yes, I know. But, Roger, I must absolutely forbid you to talk now. You must trust me.
Well, all right, but later I want to have a long talk.
Of course we shall.
Here it is. And I brought my hypodermic, too.
I'm glad you did. The other one's mislaid somewhere. Will you give it to him, please?
I?
Yes, this has upset me rather badly. My hands are shaking.
Oh, Robert, I'm terribly sorry.
No matter now. Give him the hypodermic. In the upper arm. That's right.
Yes. There.
Thank you. Leave us now, please, Isabel.
Yes. All right.
How are you feeling now, Roger?
I'm fine, Robert. I think I'm better than I have been in months.
I know you're better. That's why I was so upset. You see?
Oh, why, Robert?
I can't tell you all my reasons now, but you must trust me and believe in me.
Oh, I do.
It's only that I'm afraid for your health. Roger.
No. You're afraid of murder.
It was clear to me now. I knew I must take immediate action. I knew that the most terrible consequences might result if Isabel were alone with Roger Holcomb, even for a moment. For he knew. He said so. There was no other explanation. I thought it through most carefully, and yet no plans are perfect. No man is infallible. Isabel.
Robert, you frightened me.
What were you doing?
Why, nothing.
Don't lie to me, Isabel.
I'm not. I was...
You are coming from Roger's room.
No, I swear I wasn't.
Isabel, don't you understand that you're sick? That I've insisted on these things for your own good and his?
All right. I was going to talk to him, but I haven't.
Oh, Isabel, why do you try to tell me that?
But it's true, Robert, really true.
Is it? Roger. Roger.
What? What's the matter?
Look.
Robert. Oh, no, it couldn't be.
It is. He's dead.
Dead.
The hypodermic by his side. The drug. Your drug. Your hypodermic.
But it's only a sedative.
Except that in large quantities it's fatal. You know that.
Oh, Robert, no. No, listen to me.
Oh, Isabel, why? Why, when I warned
Robert,
you?
look at me. Look at me. It's Isabel. It's your wife. You can't... No. Where are you going? Robert, come back here.
I'm going to call the police. Even though it did not come to me as a shock, even from my point of view as a scientist, it was terrible enough. Yet, it had to be done, and I had done it. I did not speak to her as we waited, and she made no further attempt to appeal to me. The police arrived. I told the story with as little emotion as possible.
Yeah, there are fingerprints all right on both the bottle and the hypodermic.
Those would be my wife's, of course. They both belong to her.
Is that true, Mrs. Graham?
Yes.
Dr. Graham, do I understand you're formally charging your wife with the murder of Roger Holcomb?
You could hardly expect me to do that, could you, Inspector? I am simply telling you the facts.
Yeah? Well, you've carefully avoided saying anything definite as to your suspicions, Doctor. But I get the distinct impression she hated him.
My wife has been mentally ill for some time. There are many people who can testify to that. She will plead insanity, Inspector, of course.
Well, Dr. Graham, I can't tell you how sorry I am, but the things you've told me add up to only one thing, as you yourself obviously recognize.
Yes.
Your wife, Isabel Graham, murdered Roger Holcomb.
What did you say?
I said your wife, Isabel Graham, murdered Roger Holcomb.
No. I did.
What?
The truth is, I murdered him. No plans are perfect. No man is infallible. Yes, I killed Roger Holcomb, and I had planned to dispose of Isabel for many months. I had never loved her. I had loved only science, and I wanted her money, and Holcomb found it out. That was the risk I ran. That any chance lie in his presence, either by Isabel or myself, would bring out the truth. And it did. I had no alternative once he discovered that but to kill him. It was easy enough to throw the blame on Isabel, but I had not counted on that terrible compunction for the truth. That strange affliction of Roger Holcomb's and its power over me. Did it transfer itself at his death to me, or was it conscience? It is a pity that it had to end this way. It was a fascinating case.
Suspense. Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. And now this is Ken Niles bringing back to our suspense microphone the star of tonight's play, Brian Donlevy. Well, Brian, we can't give you an Oscar for your outstanding performance tonight, but Roma does want you to enjoy this basket of fine Grand Estate wines.
Grand Estate wines? Well, that kind of Oscar has taste at field, Ken.
Right you are, Brian. Here in your basket is Grand Estate California Burgundy, and Grand Estate Burgundy at mealtime really makes a difference you can taste. Yes, Grand Estate Burgundy brings out all the taste goodness in juicy roast beef, adds to your enjoyment of a good steak, a brace of sizzling chops, or even simple hamburgers.
You're killing me. I'm starved. I never eat before a broadcast.
Well, then you'll especially enjoy Grand Estate Burgundy with supper tonight. For Grand Estate Burgundy, like all Grand Estate wines, is a limited bottling of rare distinction, a wine born of the choicest grapes, then with infinite patience guided to mellow perfection by the unmatched skill and resources of Roma Master Vintners. Remember the name, Grand Estate Wine, presented by Roma, America's greatest vintner.
I'll remember, Ken. And speaking of great names, I understand that you have Jack Carson all set for Suspense next week, a comedy show, I suppose.
Oh, now, come, Brian. You know we specialize in the unexpected on Suspense. No, Mr. Carson will, I think, astonish a great many listeners who think of him as a gay, mad jokesmith. They'll hear him really give out with the drama when he appears on Suspense next Thursday. He'll play a man who wants his freedom badly enough to kill somebody for it.
Well, that I've got to hear. Well, thanks, Ken, and Bill, and Lud. It's been swell, as usual.
Well, thank you again, Brian. And we all think you're great in Paramount's 2 years before the mast.
Next Thursday, same time, you will hear Mr. Jack Carson as star of Suspense.
Produced and directed by William Spear for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California. Stay tuned for the thrilling adventures of the FBI in peace and war, following immediately over most of these stations. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. Yes, Roma wines taste better because only Roma selects from the world's greatest wine reserves for your pleasure. And now, Roma Wines, R-O-M-A. Roma Wines present
Suspense. Tonight, Roma Wines bring you Mr. Kirk Douglas in Community Property, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Roma Wines by William Spear.
Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those better-tasting California wines enjoyed by more Americans than any other wine. For friendly entertaining, for delightful dining. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant. As Roma Wines bring you Kirk Douglas, the young American actor who made such an auspicious screen debut in The Strange Love of Martha Ivers. Mr. Douglas appears as George Mason, with Kathy Lewis as his wife Lois, in Community Property. Tonight's tale of Suspense.
You sure manage to look sloppy in the mornings, don't you?
Thanks. Coffee?
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have qualified it. You look sloppy most of the times nowadays.
Why should I waste my time looking glamorous for you?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just your husband. I just pay the bills. That's all I do.
What bills? I should look like one of the 10 best women of the year on what I can squeeze out of you, I suppose.
I'm not talking about clothes. But you could get your hair out of your face and put on a little lipstick for a change.
Sure. Get up 3 hours early and go to the beauty parlor. All for the privilege of making your breakfast and listening to your sour cracks.
What's the matter with you? Didn't you sleep well?
What do you care?
I thought maybe you'd been lying awake nights again, wondering how you're going to spend your share of Uncle Bert's $50,000.
I'd never lie awake nights wondering how to spend any money that you ever got your hands on first.
Well, you got something there. I've got better use for that money than letting it go into freak hats and imitation furs.
Well, then stop harping about it. I don't care about the money. I don't want to see the money. I don't want to hear about the money.
What you call this, coffee?
That's what it says on the can.
Yeah, you could even make stuff out of a can taste rotten.
Look, if you don't like it, go get your breakfast at Schwab's drugstore. It's no pleasure for me.
Well, I would if I could afford it. You know, you're not kidding me any, Lois.
Kidding you? I stopped even trying to communicate with you.
And that doesn't prevent you trying to make my life as miserable as possible, though, does it?
Your life. What kind of a life do you think I've had this past year? I can't even remember the last time I had a civil conversation with you. And as for anything else, I'm nothing more than a housekeeper around here, a housekeeper that doesn't get paid.
Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes I wonder how you stand it.
So do I.
But I know why, all right.
Oh, you know everything.
I told you you weren't kidding me any. As long as you think I'm going to get that inheritance from Uncle Bert, you'll stick to me like a leech, won't you?
I told you I don't care about the money, and I don't want to hear about the money. There's enough about it. Even if your uncle is fool enough to leave it to you, which I doubt.
Oh, sure, you don't care about the money. Not much.
All I care about is having a decent life. I've about come to the conclusion it's impossible for you to be decent to anybody.
Well, if it's as bad as all that, why don't you get a divorce?
Well, maybe I should. Maybe it's what time we talk divorce, George. Maybe it's just high time.
Well, what's stopping you?
Sometimes I wonder.
Well, I don't. You'll never get a divorce as long as you think I might inherit $50,000.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
Well, I've thought about it. I've thought about it plenty.
Then why don't you do something about it?
Because I know you're too cheap to pay alimony and the lawyer's fees. That's why.
Is that honestly all that's worrying you?
Oh, I'm certainly not worried by any illusions I might ever have had about you.
All right. I'll pay the lawyer's fees in advance, and any reasonable alimony you can get a judge to grant you.
Do you mean that, George?
I never meant anything more in my life.
Brother, you've got yourself a divorce.
I tried to register shock and righteous indignation, but I could hardly keep my face straight. Lois was going to get a divorce. I'd been working on it for a year, ever since I'd realized that Uncle Bert was going to die and I was going to inherit his estate. Ever since I'd realized that under the community property laws of California, Lois would get half of it. Half of $50,000, I figured. Maybe even more. $50,000. I wasn't going to share that with Lois or anybody else. For a year, I'd been nagging her and insulting her and even knocking her around a little, but it was no use. She just turned sullen and took it. And so I'd just about given up thinking about divorce. I'd begun to think about something else for Lois. I'd begun to think about Murder.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you Kirk Douglas in Community Property. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Between the acts of Suspense, this is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. To enrich your quiet evenings at home, to add warmth to your welcome when friends drop in, serve Roma wine. Yes, your family and friends will appreciate and enjoy the important difference in Roma. The extra goodness and fuller bouquet, richer body, and better taste. That better taste of Roma wine begins with California's choicest grapes. Then, with ancient skill and America's finest winemaking resources, Roma master vintners guide this grape treasure unhurriedly to tempting taste perfection. These choice wines are placed with mellow Roma wines of years before. And from these reserves, the world's greatest reserves of fine wines, Roma later selects for your pleasure. So, for everyday enjoyment or gracious hospitality, serve Roma California Sherry, Port, or Muscatel. You'll find all Roma wines delightful, moderate, inexpensive, and always better tasting. That's why more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine.
And now, Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Kirk Douglas as George Mason and Kathy Lewis as his wife Lois in Community Property, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
So now Lois is going to give me a divorce. At last. And Uncle Bert's $50,000 would be mine, as long as she started proceedings before I inherited. And knowing Lois, I figured now that she'd finally decided. She'd probably go to work on it that very afternoon. When I drove out to Uncle Bert's later in the day, I was feeling like a kid just out of school. It was one of my regular visits, and I never missed. 3 or 4 times a week. That was a bore and a pain. But I'm a guy that can put up with $50,000 worth of almost anything.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mason.
Oh, hi, Judson. How's the old boy feeling this afternoon?
Not too well, I'm afraid, sir.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry to hear that. One of his bad days, eh?
Rather difficult, yes, sir.
Well, do you suppose it's all right for me to see him?
Oh, yes, sir. It's nothing that serious, I should say. He's called for his lawyer, Mr. Bernard, and for Dr. Thorpe. I should imagine he'd be quite able to see you as well.
Yes, what is it?
Your nephew, Mr. Mason, is here to see you, sir.
All right, show him in.
Hello, Uncle Bert. How you feeling?
Oh, not well, my boy. Not well. Not well at all. Well, go on, Judson. Close the door. Go about your business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Judson was saying you've had sort of a bad day.
Yes, I'm completely bedridden now, as you see. I'm afraid the end is not far off, my boy.
Oh, don't be silly, Uncle Bert. You'll live to be 100.
No. I've called Dr. Thorpe.
Oh, you can't scare me. Well, you call Dr. Thorpe every other day.
I tell you, I'm sick. I'm dying. Are you going to sit there and argue with me?
Oh, well, I know, Uncle Bert, but, gee, I hadn't realized it was that serious.
Well, it's most serious. I'm glad you came today. I'd have called you if you hadn't.
Oh, I understand your lawyer is coming over here.
Oh, yes. I wish to be absolutely certain that my affairs are all in order before the end.
Gee, Uncle Bert, well, gosh, it's hard to believe that anything could happen like that. I mean...
Ah, my boy. There's no disputing with the Grim Reaper when your time comes. Oh, pull your chair a little closer.
Sure.
That's it. Now, George, you've always been a good nephew to me. Of course, I know you're always thinking of the money. But that's only natural. I don't care.
Uncle Bert, now that's not fair.
You're a liar, George. But you're a good liar. And that's a comfort to an old man. Of course, I don't know what you're like in daily life. I've been ill so long.
Just average, I guess.
Well, I wouldn't think so. Now, I imagine you're mean and greedy and thoroughly dishonest when it's safe to be, as I was. Why, it runs in the family. It's only natural, too.
You make me sound like a pretty bad guy, Uncle Bert.
Only true to human nature, George, with a little dash of Mason family thrown in. Yes, you've always been a good nephew to me, George, even though you may have been a hypocrite about it. And that's all anyone has a right to expect at my age. You won't have any reason to regret it.
Well, I wish you wouldn't talk that way, Uncle Bert.
What way?
Well, about the money and things like that.
Don't you want to hear about it?
Well, have I ever asked you about it?
No, you haven't, George. You've been very clever about that. But you may as well know now.
Well,
As my will stands now, my estate will be divided into 2 parts.
Oh.
Yes. One half of my estate will go as an endowment to my old school, Weymouth College.
Half?
Yes, half. Oh, is that? Come in.
Well, hello, Mr. Mason. How are we today?
Old man's handing out bad news today. Now, in your case, I'm afraid you're about to lose a steady source of income, Doctor.
Oh? Meaning?
Meaning me. Yes, I'm afraid you're going to have to find some other victim to pay your office rent very soon now.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, you know my nephew, of course.
Sure. Hi, Doc.
Hello, George. Oh, by the way, George, here's a prescription your wife asked me to write out for her. You might have it filled on your way home if you have time.
Sure, thanks.
Yes, bad news all around. Now, George here, I've just informed him that I'm leaving half my money to my old school. He looks mighty disappointed, doesn't he?
Oh, now, Uncle Bert, it's your money. Why should I be sore?
Now, the post, please, Mr. Mason.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course, I haven't told him all of it yet. You want to hear the rest, George?
Well, whatever you say, Uncle Bert.
Really, Mr. Mason, you shouldn't be talking too much. Your condition's not as good today as it might be.
Oh, I know that. But as I was saying... Sure. What was I saying? Oh, yes. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm leaving you fairly well provided for, George. Enough to give you a little start in life, anyway.
Now, take it easy, Uncle Bert. It's you I care about, not the money.
You're an accomplished liar, George. That's the only word for it. But you can relax again. The other half is going to you.
Well, you know you didn't have to do that, Uncle Bert. Well, not that I don't appreciate it, but...
I think it will help with it, George. You'll be able to use $500,000, won't you?
What'd you say?
Really, Mr. Mason, I must forbid you to get excited now. Your condition...
Didn't you hear me, George? I said 5.
Uncle Bert.
Mr. Mason.
Uncle Bert. Uncle Bert, listen to me.
I'm afraid he's gone.
Tell me what you said.
For heaven's sake, man, have a little decency, can't you? He's dead.
He can't be. It's some kind of a gag. Did you hear it? $500,000.
Oh, come in.
Mr. Bernard is here to see.
I'm afraid you're too late, Bernie.
Oh, Bernie, you drew up the will. You'll know.
Oh, hello, George.
Bernie, he said $500,000. $500,000.
You mean your inheritance? That's roughly what it comes to.
Wow, $500,000.
And permit me to be the first to congratulate you, George, on bearing up so well under your bereavement, that is.
$500,000, and he never told me. Why, the rotten old liar. I left the house in a daze. I got in my car and started driving, just driving around. I don't know where I drove to. I just drove, and I must have spent that $500,000 500,000 different ways. But I wasn't in such a fog that I didn't do a little real thinking, too, about Lois. Because now if she got her divorce, she'd nick me for half that money anyway. And I wasn't having any of that. Not after what I'd been through. So it would have to be the other way. So I'd have to talk her out of the divorce, or it'd look too much like a motive. First, I wanted to be absolutely sure of everything. I spotted a corner drugstore. It was late for this time, but I had Bernie's home number, so it didn't matter. Then, on the way past the drug counter, I remembered the prescription Doc Thorpe had given me. I think I had the idea right then.
Yes, sir?
How long will it take you to fill this?
Well? Oh, that won't take any time.
Okay. Where's your phone?
Just to your left, sir.
Thanks.
Hello?
Bernie?
Yeah.
George Mason.
Why, hello, George. I'm afraid you can't have the money tonight, old boy, but come in first thing tomorrow.
Great kidder, aren't you? Listen, Bernie, I wanted to ask you something.
Anything you ask will be charged against you from now on, George.
Now, seriously, though, I met a friend of mine today, a Texas oil man, but he married out here, and, well, he's having a little trouble with his wife.
Send him around. I'll give him a discount.
Well, maybe I'll do that, but all he wants now is free advice. You see, he's worried about this community property law. Well, it seems he came into quite a hunk of dough out here lately, and...
Coincidence department, huh?
Well, not exactly. This was, well, a deal, real estate. Well, he wants to know if there's any way he can keep his wife from cutting in on it.
Oh, a heel, huh?
That's right.
Not a chance, my boy. Any property accumulated in the normal course of affairs after the marriage is community property. That's the law.
Yeah, that's what he was afraid of.
Now, listen, though, George. You want to know something cute? It had nothing to do with your friend.
Well, I gotta go, Bernie. I'm late. I'll call you tomorrow.
But I'm trying to tell you
Well,
something.
save it till tomorrow, huh? Good night, Bernie. I was in no mood to listen to bright sayings. I had too much else to do. At the drug counter, I picked up a prescription. It was what I thought it was. Sedative, it said. She'd been taking stuff to make her sleep for quite a while now. At the next corner, I bought her the biggest box of candy I could find. Then I went home to kill it. Lois?
That's you, George?
Yeah. You going to bed?
Yes. You're late.
Yeah, Well, I'll tell you about it.
You don't need to. It's nothing unusual.
I know it isn't, Lois, and, well, that's what I want to talk to you about. Oh, here's something I picked up for you.
What's this for?
Nothing. I just thought you might like it.
You must have wrecked the car or something.
No, but, well, I've been doing a lot of thinking today, Lois.
So have I.
Well, you haven't done anything about that yet, have you? I mean, the divorce.
Not yet. I know you're in a big hurry, but tomorrow will be time enough, won't it?
Oh, now listen, Lois. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of thinking today. Well, it was quite a shock when you said that this morning.
When I said it?
Well, when it came up that way. I got to thinking, well, I've been pretty rotten to you these last few months. And, well, I don't know why, but I have, and I know.
You haven't been exactly the ideal companion, George.
Well, it's as though something was driving me, making me do things and say things that I didn't mean and I didn't want to, and I couldn't help myself. Gosh, I don't know what it's been. Worry, trying to scrape along with everything going sky high and running into debt and thinking about the old man's money. I don't know what it's been, but I know it's been awful. For me, too. And I know it's been 10 times as bad for you.
I know, George, but everybody has those kinds of worries nowadays.
Well, I know, and, well, they don't take it out on somebody else the way I have, but when you talked about divorce, it made me realize I love you, Lois. I don't know how I could ever get along without you.
Do you really mean that, George?
I never meant anything more in my life. Just give me another chance, Lois. I'll do anything. I'll go to a psychiatrist or something. I know it's been my fault, but I can change. If you'll help me, I can change overnight. It'll be the way it used to be, huh?
Oh, George.
Oh, now, darling, I know I've been a terrible heel.
I knew it wasn't really you. It hasn't been all your fault either.
Yeah.
I've been sullen and nasty, but I had to do something just in self-defense to keep from going crazy. Because I love you so.
Oh, now, there, baby. It'll be different now. I've learned my lesson, honest.
George, I know it will if we try, if we both just try. We used to be so happy.
We're going to be happy again, too. You see, happier than ever.
I know it. You know, I think I'll really sleep tonight for the first time in months.
Good.
I've been so nervous lately, I've just been a wreck.
Oh, say, that reminds me. I ran into Doc Thorpe today, and he gave me a prescription of yours. I had it filled on the way home. Here.
Hmm? Oh, my sleeping pills. That's funny. You're thinking about that now, and I probably won't need them anymore.
You better take one anyway, just to be on the safe side, huh? Say, maybe I'll take one, too. Gee, it's been a pretty tough day.
All right. I guess tonight maybe I'm almost too happy to sleep. Would you warm up a little milk for me, darling? Take him with?
Why, sure, honey. I'll fix you right up.
Thanks, darling.
I went downstairs and started warming the milk. I'd had the stuff hidden away for a couple of months now. It was a narcotic that would have the same effects as the sleeping pills and show up the same way in an autopsy. I put some sugar and cinnamon in the milk to cover the taste, and then dumped in enough of the stuff to kill a horse. Then I took it up to her.
Thanks, darling.
Yeah.
Huh. That's nice. What'd you put in it?
Oh, just sweeten it up a little. Sweet, stick, sweet. Oh, here's your pill.
Thank you. Oh. It tastes a little funny.
Oh.
It's nice, but kind of funny.
Oh, yes, maybe I got the milk a little too hot, huh? It always tastes funny when it's boiled.
Maybe.
To drink it all now, that's a good girl.
There.
That's the ticket. Feeling sleepy?
All of a sudden.
Well, now you lie down and let me tuck you in, and you get a good sleep. And tomorrow, we'll start all over again.
Oh, yeah. A new life.
That's right. Tomorrow, there'll be a brand new life. I took the glass downstairs and washed it out thoroughly and brought it back again half empty. I dumped about 3/4 of the sleeping pills down the drain and then tipped the bottle over on the bedside table to give things that reckless look and went to bed. You think that's pretty funny, I suppose? Lying down in the next bed to someone you know is dying, will be dead before morning? Someone you just murdered? Well, maybe it is. But all I was thinking of was that $500,000 and spending it over and over another million different ways as I went off to sleep, and believe it or not, I slept like a baby. I woke up early feeling great, not knowing why for a minute, and then I remembered. I went over to look at Lois. She was lying just the way I'd left her. I put out my hand and touched her arm. That was all I needed to know. She was cold. Stone cold.
Dr. Thorpe's office.
Give me the doctor. Quick, quick.
Calling, please.
What's the George Mason, hurry, please.
Hello, George.
Oh, Doc, listen, you got to come right over here. Something's happened, something terrible.
What is it, George?
Lois, those pills you gave her. She's taken almost all of them. I can't get her to move.
Now, wait a minute, George. Wait a minute. Are you sure there isn't some mistake?
I know there isn't. She's cold.
You'd better call the police, George.
Police?
Yes. Yes, it's usual in such cases. I'll be over, but you'd better call the police.
In about half an hour, they arrived. 2 plainclothes dicks and a man from the coroner's office. He and one of the dicks went in to look at Lois, and the other one stayed outside talking to me.
I know it's a trying time for you, Mr. Mason.
I can't understand it. I can't understand it.
Had you and your wife had any quarrels?
No, well, we had our little spat, but nothing more than any other married couple. Well, nothing to make her do a thing like that.
Has she been taking these sedatives long?
Well, the last few months. I don't know exactly why. Well, she's been nervous and upset. You know, she wasn't getting any younger, of course.
But she took them on advice of a physician. She was under a physician's care, I suppose.
Oh, yes, Dr. Alexander Thorpe. Well, he saw her regularly. But he never told me there was anything mental.
Mm-hmm. Oh, how about it, Doc?
Narcotic poisoning. Pretty clear. If that bottle was full, when she went to work on it, she took enough to kill her, all right.
I got it filled for her only last night.
Well, I guess that's about all, Mr. Mason.
I'm Dr. Thorpe, the family physician. Oh, hello, John.
Hello, Alex. You know Lieutenant Farley?
How do you do, Lieutenant?
Hello, Doc.
Hello, George.
You want to see the,
I take it Mrs. Mason is dead?
narcotic poisoning. Your prescription, wasn't it, Alex?
Yes, so it was, but I'm afraid there's some discrepancy here.
Discrepancy?
Yes. I had been prescribing sedatives for Mrs. Mason for some time. Lately, however, I reached the conclusion that her mental health was such that the possession of drugs in any quantity would be dangerous. My last prescription, therefore, contained no sedative of any kind.
What did it contain?
Nothing. Sugar and a neutral base.
Why,
If Mrs. Mason died of poisoning, the poison was administered to her in some other form.
You said, administered?
I did. From the evidence, I can reach no other conclusion.
Neither can I. Well, Mr. Mason?
Can I call my lawyer?
You're entitled to do that. And from where I sit, Bud, looks like you're going to need a good one.
Well, let that be a lesson to you, George. Before you commit a murder, always check with your attorney.
Great kidder, huh, Bernie?
Sure. If you'd only told me this on the phone yesterday instead of that cock and bull story about a friend from Texas, I could have saved you a lot of trouble.
How?
I tried to tell you. Money that you earn or make in business is community property. Money that you inherit is not. What? That $500,000 would have been all yours, George. You see what I mean? Next time, check with your attorney.
Check with your attorney. A great kidder. Now he says, don't worry. If he can get me off the gas chamber, I'll still have the worst years of my life ahead of me. How do you like that?
Suspense. Presented by Roma Wines. R-O-M-A, Roma. America's favorite wine. This is Truman Bradley, bringing back for the curtain call our suspense star of the evening, Kirk Douglas. Kirk, you know, millions of our suspense listeners will remember you as Barbara Stanwyck's husband in The Strange Love of Martha Ivers. Well, seeing you play the part of a weak, neurotic man, they had never guessed you were a wrestling champion in college.
Well, Truman, you know, the difference isn't as great as you might think.
No?
You see, college wrestling was my first acting experience. See, that's where I learned to portray suffering.
Well, since you were undefeated champion, Kirk, I imagine most of the suffering was done by your opponent. But you must have some other hobby besides wrestling, Kirk. After all, you can't be throwing your guests around the living room all the time, you know.
Well, my wife claims my favorite hobby is eating. I do have an awful sweet tooth. You know, when it comes to eating cake, I'm worse than a 10-year-old at a birthday party.
Say, speaking of birthday parties, Kirk, reminds me that your host of the evening, Roma Wines, has a gift for you. This hamper of Roma Wines with the compliments of Roma, the greatest name in wine.
Well, thank you, Truman, and my compliments to Roma.
And for that sweet tooth of yours, Kirk, let me suggest this. After dinner tomorrow, or with dessert, enjoy the tempting taste luxury of Roma California Port. Yes, brilliant, ruby red Roma Port, with its rich, full body and mellow, natural sweetness, is the ideal finishing touch to a fine dinner. And when friends drop in, add warmth to their welcome with Roma Port. You'll find Roma Port delightful with your favorite fruits or nuts, too.
Truman, I'll remember that.
And remember, Kirk, that in all Roma wines you enjoy an important difference. An extra goodness and fuller bouquet, richer body and better taste. Yes, Roma wines taste better because Roma selects better tasting wines from the world's greatest reserves. That's why more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine.
I can't think of a better recommendation. Thank you, and good night.
Kirk Douglas appeared through the courtesy of Hal Wallace Productions and can soon be seen in the RKO picture Out of the Past. Tonight's suspense play was written by Robert Richards from a story by Howard Leeds and Arthur Julian. Next Thursday, same time, you will hear Mr. Lloyd Nolan as star of Suspense. Produced and directed by William Spear for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Suspense. In the finest homes and restaurants where distinguished hospitality is a gracious tradition, the choice in wines is Cresta, Blanca, Cresta Blanca. Cresta Blanca. Yes, the best served Cresta Blanca. And whatever the occasion, there's a magnificent Cresta Blanca California wine to bring rare pleasure to every discriminating taste. That's why, for gracious dining this holiday weekend, the smart hostess offers her guests distinguished Cresta Blanca wines from the finest of the vines. Shenley's Cresta Blanca Wine Company, Livermore, California.
And now, for Roma Wines, that's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines for your everyday pleasure, Shenley brings you radio's outstanding theater of thrills,
Suspense.
Tonight, Roma Wines of Fresno, California present Alan Baxter as star of a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Shenley by William Spear. Alan Baxter in Money Talks, a remarkable tale of suspense.
I had my credentials and letters of recommendation in my hand, was wearing the dark blue with a conservative pinstripe and the Van Heusen collar with a knit tie, and was showing it all off to Mr. Purley. Mr. Purley was one of a mere 8 vice presidents of the Bankers Industrial Trust Company. He had a big, shiny desk with nothing on it and a kind of a mind that went right along with it. He was my meat.
Well, Mr. Goff, of course the bank does occasionally have openings for the right kind of man.
Well, I don't like to blow my own horn, Mr. Purley, but...
have you had any previous experience in banking, Mr. Goff?
No, sir, I haven't, but, there's this.
Yes. So you're a graduate of the Harvard Business School.
Yes, sir. Investment banking was my field.
Well, I must say, Mr. Goff, your grades there were exceptional, most exceptional.
I worked hard, Mr. Purley. Banking was my first love, you might say, ever since I can remember. It's always been more than just a business to me. It's been, well, I suppose you could call it an ideal, a sacred trust, and the best tradition of our financial and national institutions. I guess that sounds a little romantic.
No, not at all, Mr. Goff, not at all. I see you graduated 4 years ago, Mr. Goff. Now, during the past 4 years?
Well, you know how it's been with everybody the last 4 years.
Oh, of course. I didn't see you wearing any veterans insignia.
I don't like to be ostentatious about it, Mr. Purley.
Oh, yes. Do you understand, Mr. Goff, that you'd have to start in a rather minor capacity?
Oh, I'm not worried about that, sir. Frankly, Mr. Purley, I'm ambitious. And without being conceited, I'm confident I can make my mark with Bankers Industrial. You'll give me a chance.
I like your attitude, Mr. Goff. You come in tomorrow morning. I think we can work something out.
Thank you, Mr. Purley. This is a day I'll never forget. I think I can safely predict that you won't either. I gave him the old do-or-die, look him straight in the eye handshake, and he left. That was more than 2 years ago. The whole thing was phony as an $8 bill, all but the part about ambition. There was nothing phony about that. I was going to make my mark with the Bankers Industrial, all right. About $100,000 worth. You probably know how a bank works, the bookkeeping, I mean. All day long, the tellers pay it out and take it in, and then at 3 o'clock, the bank closes. Only that's when the work really begins. Because then the tellers have to hand over their checks and receipts and statements of cash on hand to girls, you see, running those big calculating machines. When it's all over, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth in a big bank like this one, it has to balance out to the last penny. I mean penny. That's where Anita Willoughby came in. She was young and demure-looking, but sort of intense, too, if you know what I mean. She looked like just what the doctor ordered. Of course, I couldn't start anything in the bank. Banks are poison on office romances. You'll see why after a while. But a couple of weeks of little attentions, and I was ready. It just happened that I was looking into the window of a men's furnishing store. She was passing by on her way home. I was lighting a cigarette, and it just happened. I turned suddenly, and of course it just happened. I bumped right into her.
Oh.
Why, Miss Willoughby. Oh, I am sorry.
Oh, it's all right, Mr. Goff.
Just startled me a little.
It's terribly clumsy of me. You on your way home? Going my way?
I don't know. What is your way, Mr. Goff?
Well, as a matter of fact, I was just going down here a couple of blocks to where I left my car. You have a car, Miss Willoughby?
No, unfortunately, I don't.
Well, then, perhaps I could give you a lift, Miss Willoughby.
Perhaps you could, Mr. Goff.
Well, we wound up having dinner. It went on from there. After the first 10 minutes, I knew that demure act was strictly something for Mr. Purley and the adding machine. Anita Willoughby was smart. She'd been around and she knew the score. In a way, I was glad of this because it would take less sales talk later on. But in another way, it was too bad, really. It was too bad because I was going to have to kill her.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you Alan Baxter in Money Talks. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma. That's R-O-M-A, Roma California Wines. Those better-tasting wines enjoyed by more Americans than any other wine. Speaking of enjoyment, here's a practical hint from Roma to make your holiday weekend cool and comfortable. Whether you're planning a trip to the country, a gay picnic at the beach, or a quiet rest at home, keep cooler with refreshing Roma wine and soda. Simply half-filled glasses with Roma Burgundy, Roma Sauterne, or your favorite Roma wine. Fill up with ice and soda, sweeten to taste, and garnish with a fragrant sprig of mint or colorful fruit slices. You'll find delicious Roma wine and soda America's smartest way to cool off. A wonderful way to say welcome when friends drop in. A marvelous thirst quencher anytime. To beat the heat, you can't beat refreshing Roma wine and soda iced. Made with better-tasting Roma wine from America's greatest reserves of fine wine.
And now, Roma Wines bring back to our New York soundstage Alan Baxter in Money Talks, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
If you're cool-headed and cold-blooded, if you have a plan, if there's something you really want, all the laws and locks in the world won't stop you from latching onto it. That's what I'd always figured, and that's what I'd figured now. That's why I sold 2 years of my life to a bank for a lousy $60 a week. That's why I made the play for Anita. That's why I was going to have to kill Anita. But before that, there was a lot of other ground I had to cover with Anita. I spent 6 months more covering it, and then I was ready. We were having dinner at a quiet little place we used to go to, and Anita was happy as a lark. I was bearing down hard on an act I'd been working up all week.
What's the matter, Cliff?
No, I don't know.
Oh, come on. You've been moody like this for days. What's on your mind?
Well, it's about us, I guess.
Well, what about us?
Well, I don't know. When I first started to work in that salt mine 2 years ago, I thought I was going to set the world on fire. But now...
What's all this got to do with us, Cliff?
What kind of a life is it to look forward to? 2 years and I'm third assistant cashier. Maybe in 10 years I'll even get to be first cashier. So what?
Well, you didn't expect them to make you majority stockholder, did you? Or if you did, you shouldn't have.
Honey, I wish we could get away from here. Go places, see things, have fun.
So do I, Cliff.
Yeah, but on what?
Well, maybe in 10 years or so, when you are first cashier.
All right, laugh at me. I got it coming.
It's a job, that's all, Cliff. That's the way most jobs are.
But it's not the kind of job you want your husband to have, is it?
My husband?
What do you think I've been talking about all this time? What's the use if we can't look forward to getting married and having some fun, some romance, some glamour in our lives?
Well, it's a funny proposal, Cliff, but I like what it says.
Yeah, but if some guy with $100,000 came along, I can't blame you.
I'd rather have you with my 100,000, Cliff.
Darling, why can't we have both? Where's the justice in it? When I think of the millions in cash money that's gone through my hands in the past 2 years, what have I got?
Doesn't it make you feel funny sometimes, Cliff?
What?
Handling all that money.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I can almost hear it talking to me.
So can I.
You too, huh? Listen, Nita.
Did you ever get to thinking how you could get that 100,000?
Of course I have. But I never thought of a way it'd work.
Suppose you had. Suppose there was one.
Listen, Cliff. I've got no scruples. You only live once. But I'm allergic to penitentiaries.
I asked you a question.
You mean a way that was absolutely certain? Guaranteed safe?
Yeah.
I'd buy it.
Ah. Listen, baby, you know what's the matter with all those guys that try to clip a bank? They're not dishonest. No, I mean it. Look what happens. What always happens. The guy's hard up, or he's got a tip in the market or the races or something, and he dips into the till. Yeah. And after a while, he takes a little more and then a little more, but he always figures he's going to pay it back. He covers it up with a lot of fancy bookkeeping. Till along comes some auditor that's a little smarter than he is, and bluey, the big vacation, the long-term lease. All because the guy is fundamentally honest.
Well, you can't win, I guess.
No? Listen, you know the guys that do? The big shots, the presidents, board chairman. When those guys clip a bank, they grab themselves anywhere from $100,000 to a cool $1 million one fine night and blow. You never hear of them again. But you can bet they're sitting pretty somewhere. You know why? Because they were dishonest. They planned it. They'd laugh themselves to death at the idea of paying it back.
Only you're not a big shot, darling.
Listen, they do it all at one clip. They're out of the country before anybody finds out. That's what I'm talking about.
Sure, but they have the chance. You don't.
No. But us, between us, we do.
We?
Listen, Dick Breen, the first cashier, takes his vacation in August. Every Thursday, Jerry Malone II goes over to investment. They're teaching that side of the business. That means that for 2 Thursdays in August, I take his place and consign for cash from the vault.
But Cliff...
Wait a minute. And all I have to do is give you a receipt so that when you add it up at the end of the day, we get our balance. Don't you see it?
What kind of a receipt?
Any kind. One of the big payroll receipts will do it.
But how you...
How do I get it? I write it myself. You won't question it.
Oh.
Now, do you get it?
Oh, it's awful risky, Cliff. What about the next day?
That's what I've been trying to tell you. You don't wait for the next day. Do you realize how far from these United States you can get in 18 or 20 hours nowadays? You can get to places where you can live like a king for the rest of your life on $100,000.
The rest of my life, Cliff?
Sure, baby, sure. Why not? Well, what about it?
All right, Cliff. I'll do it.
The first Thursday in August was 6 weeks away, but waiting for them to pass was like living through 6 lifetimes. We went over it again and again, every detail, every possible variation. There's no use saying I wasn't nervous, because I was. A couple of times I even thought Nita and I were being followed in the car. It was that bad. But I managed to keep under control at the bank, and the big day finally rolled around. I waited until about 11:45, just before the noon rush hour, and then I marched over to Mr. Purley's desk, trying to look casual and nonchalant. But this was the worst part. Right here, right now. My hands were sweating and my mouth was dry until I began to be afraid the words would stick in my throat. There was nothing to it, really. It's the kind of things that's done every day in a bank, but not the way I was doing it. Sure, I was scared. Oh. Hello, Cliff. What is it? You want to countersign this for me, Mr. Purley? $104,000. Cash? Yeah, Eastern Chemical. They want us to get their payroll together on Thursdays after this. Some kind of new accounting system over there.
Oh. Yeah. There you are.
Thank you, Mr. Purley. There it was, just as simple as that. After all those weeks of worry and jumpy nerves, there it was. I went to the vault and drew the cash, and the worst was over. I came out on the floor again. The noon crowds are beginning to line up in front of the windows, keeping everybody on the jump and minding their own business. I took over Harrison's cage, same as I always did at the lunch hour, and I don't think he even noticed the canvas bag I was carrying. It's that usual. After he left, I simply took a minute to transfer the cash from the bag into my own briefcase, and that was that. When he came back, I strolled over to Anita's machine with the Eastern Chemical receipt that I'd made up the night before. Oh, Miss Willoughby.
Yes, Mr. Goff.
Eastern Chemical has changed their payroll day to Thursday. Here's the receipt. Don't forget to include it in your tally.
Yes, Mr. Goff.
There was nothing to do now but sweat it out until 5 o'clock. Went out to lunch myself, but I didn't eat much. I was beginning to get nervous again. Went back to my desk and tried to look busy. But I kept thinking of all the things that could go wrong. If Purley happened to call Eastern Chemical on some other business. If it turned out to be one of those days that come about twice a year when you can't get a balance and you can't find the error and everybody has to go over every transaction of the day until they do, that 104,000 item would stand out like a red flag at a businessman's lunch. I was beginning to think about what I would have to do afterwards, too. But, that wasn't getting me anywhere, and I knew it. Finally, 3 o'clock came, the bank closed. The gang went to work on their totals, and the girls began to bring me their balance sheets. Nita was the last one.
Here you are, Mr. Goff.
Balance?
Uh-huh. How are the others?
Well, I guess that's all then, Miss Willoughby. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Goff.
Oh, Mr. Pearlie.
Oh, yes, Cliff. Oh, got your balance?
Yes, sir. All in order, I guess. Here you are.
Uh-huh. All right, Cliff, thank you. Well, going to do a little homework tonight?
Huh?
A pretty bulky briefcase you're taking home there.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I wanted to do a little reading up on that South American situation.
Good boy. Well, good night, Cliff.
Good night, Mr. Pearlie. Well, I had $100,000 in wonderful bright green folding money. But driving out of town, I felt edgy and depressed. I even got the idea I was being followed again. I knew what it was all about, of course. It was Anita, what I was going to have to do. I tried to forget it up until now. I tried to kid myself there'd be some other way, but I knew there wasn't. She was smart, too smart. She'd have the little boys in blue after me before I could get to the airport. One thing was for sure. I wasn't splitting that dough with her or anyone else. So it had to be this way. It just had to be. So far, I was pretty sure the idea had never entered her head. I'd let her get the plane tickets to Mexico, although, of course, I had others of my own to Rio. And I told her to meet me at the little shack I had in the country because it would be safer. She'd already arrived when I got there.
Cliff?
It's okay, baby. Are you ready?
Of course. You're early. Are you sure it...
You mean, did I get it? Look at that. What do you think that stuff is, huh? How about that?
So you did. You really did.
Of course I did. Did you think I wouldn't?
Well, something might have gone wrong, Cliff.
Not with me, baby. Not with me. Have you got that Eastern Chemical receipt? I told you to slip it out of the heap when you got through.
Yeah, I've got it.
Let's see it.
Here.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's all I need.
That's what?
I'm sorry about this, Nita. Honestly. I really am.
Cliff! No! Cliff!
I got the rope and tied her up and tied a towel over her head, mostly because I didn't want to see her face. And I got out the gasoline, spread about half of it around the room. I took the rest of it down the cellar and poured it in a big shallow pan I had down there. There was a candle set in the middle of the pan, and it came about 3 inches above the level of the gasoline. It would take about 2 hours to burn down. By that time, I'd be in a plane over the Atlantic Ocean. The way it was pretty rugged, and I felt sort of bad about it. But you always hear that they suffocate from the smoke before the fire ever gets to them. So I lit the candle, and I got out of there. Well, it was over. It was done with now. And I began to hear it again. All the way down there in the clipper, I could hear that money talking. Maybe I'd get a rancho, one of those cattle outfits with a big hacienda and a couple dozen servants. There's plenty of dough in Argentine beef. Or maybe it'd be oil or nitrates. All I knew for sure was that this 100,000 was only the beginning. With smart operating, I'd roll it up to $1 million before I was 40. In Rio, I registered under my new name of Clarence Gage for the best suite in the best hotel in town, got ready to relax. Next day, I got the Times that they fly down here for the big shots, and there it was on the suburban page. It found Anita, and she'd been identified by jewelry and stuff. It mentioned that she was employed at the Bankers Industrial and hinted she might have been in some trouble there. That was all to the good, and I relaxed even more. And then the next day, I got a very funny feeling. All the way up in the elevator, I felt it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. And when I opened my door, I liked it even less.
Mr. Gage?
Yeah? Who are you?
Gorman's the name. Sam Gorman. You and me have got a little business to transact.
Have we? I don't think I know you, Mr. Gorman.
So maybe this heater will jog your memory, huh?
Guns never remind me of anything but trouble, and I don't like trouble.
But you got it, Mr. Goff. You got it.
All right. What's the pitch?
You mean this heater doesn't remind you of anything? Like money? About $100,000? Or somebody named Anita? You got a rotten memory, haven't you?
You're a cop. You're wasting your time.
A cop? I know some guys who get a big kick out of that. No, I'm no cop, Mr. Goff.
Well, let's talk then. What do you want?
Can't you guess, Mr. Goff?
I wouldn't try.
I want the dough, Mr. Goff. The money.
What makes you think you're going to get it?
Well, for one thing, this.
Wouldn't try that again. Gun or no gun.
No?
Cut it out, Sam. I said no rough stuff.
Nita.
Yeah? Well, I owe him at least that much.
Oh, don't be silly, Sam. All we want is the money. Now start looking for it.
Sure, he just tried to fry you in gasoline, that's all. No rough stuff.
It'd just make complications with the local police, and you know it. Now stop being jealous and find the money.
Nita, they said... Well, it said in the paper
That little fire at your place? Oh, they found somebody, all right. Just didn't happen to be me.
You don't mean... You didn't deliberately...
Get him, will you? I don't think the guy's got much of a sense of humor, should they?
It was somebody Sam didn't like. And nobody that'll be missed.
All right, I've got no sense of humor. Maybe I'm dumb, too. I don't get it.
Well, you see, Cliff, we never did like the idea of leaving the country.
You said it.
But this way, I'm off the hook. We can go back any time we want to, because legally, I'm dead. See?
May I ask who this we is that suddenly got into the conversation?
Me and Sam, my husband.
Your husband?
That's me.
Mm-hmm. I went to work in the bank for the same reason you did, Cliff. It was going to be a stick-up, and I was going to help from the inside. Only your way seems so much better.
Well, how do you like that?
Yeah. How does it feel, Wonder Boy?
And me trying to tell you how to be dishonest.
There don't have to be any hard feelings, Cliff. At least I don't have any. It was really Sam's fault what happened to me.
What?
Or almost did. He lost you somehow, following you out to the place. We were almost certain that you'd try it, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I still owe him some lumps for that.
100,000 really wasn't enough for both of us.
For 2 bits, I'd give it to him.
Sam, haven't you found that money yet?
No, come on. Where is it, Wonder Boy?
You don't think I have it here, do you?
I do. Look for a brown leather briefcase, Sam. 2 will get you 10. It's all right there.
Yeah? Well, here's the briefcase. Well. I guess Wonder Boy just didn't have much confidence in banks, huh? Not that I blame him.
Well, I guess we better get going.
Listen, Nita, it was a bum deal all the way around.
Uh-huh.
And I'm really
Wasn't
sorry.
it?
I'm sorry about that other part, about you, I mean.
I believe it. You even said so. No hard feelings, Cliff.
I think Wonder Boy is leading up to something.
Yeah, I can see you're the intellectual type. All right. How about leaving me a little?
Nuts.
Why not, Sam?
Just 1,000 or so.
What's the use? That won't get him any place, even down here.
Listen, you don't think I'm going to stick around down here now, do you? I got to get back to the States and make another pitch.
Give him the money, Sam. 1,000. And, Cliff.
Yeah?
I'd be a little careful about going back to the States if I were you.
Sure. That goes double, Nita.
What does?
About being careful.
I don't get it.
You will. When that money begins to talk. Talk about honor among thieves. But it could have been worse. I'd only lost 2 years of my life, not all of it. So a month later, I was out on the West Coast, credentials, dark blue pinstripe, Van Heusen and all, and this time the sucker was a Mr. Ambrose.
Uh-huh. Well, your record at the business school is certainly impressive, Mr. Gage.
Well, I worked hard, Mr. Ambrose. Mm-hmm. Banking has always seemed more than just a business to me. It's been, well, an ideal, a sacred trust, and the best tradition of our financial and national institutions.
Ah, you've got the right spirit, Mr. Gage. Come in tomorrow morning, and I think we can work something out.
So it all began all over again. Only about 3 months later, there was a little man in a derby hat standing in line in front of my window, and his business was strictly personal.
Hey, Clarence Gage?
Yes, that's right.
Can we have a little private talk?
Well, I guess... Oh, can you take over for me a minute, Harry?
And it may be for a little bit longer than a minute.
Well, now, what can I do for you, Mr.
He used to work on the name of Clifford Goff on the East Coast.
Oh.
Yeah. Headquarters.
Listen, you got me all wrong on that. I didn't have anything to do with it. What would I be working here for if I had that kind of dough? I can prove to you I never got a cent.
Now, wait a minute. You knew the girl, didn't you?
Sure. When I heard what had happened, well, I'd been going around with her, and I got scared, that's all.
Yeah, I bet you did. Well, she's dead.
Anita? Oh, no, she's not dead. It was another girl that...
Get your coat, Mr. Goff. You're under arrest for attempted murder and grand larceny.
Well, it's a funny thing what happens to people when they hear that money begin to talk. I guess Anita finally heard it, too, before she died. You see, Sam Gorman had started a big gambling joint in Las Vegas, and it was held up, and he was killed. There was a girl with him that was killed, too, Anita. But before she died, she talked plenty, told him everything. Well, she won't talk anymore, but that money will. Wonder who that money is talking to now.
In just a moment, we will bring you Alan Baxter, tonight's star of Suspense.
Presented by Roma. That's R-O-M-A. Roma Wines, America's largest selling wines. When you enjoy your favorite Roma wine, you taste the rich reward of nature's treasure. Selected grapes, pressed at the peak of taste goodness, then guided unhurriedly with the ancient skill of Roma master vintners and winemaking resources unmatched in America to taste perfection. These Roma wines are placed with mellow Roma wines of years before. And from these, the world's greatest wine reserves, Roma later selects for your pleasure. This holiday weekend, when entertaining friends, serve Roma California wines. Yes, for a grand and glorious Fourth, enjoy better tasting amber Roma sherry, ruby red Roma port, or golden Roma muscatel. And you enjoy America's favorite wines, now at lowest prices in years.
This is Alan Baxter. It was a great pleasure to appear on tonight's broadcast of Suspense. Next week, Suspense will again originate from New York, when Roma Wines will bring you one of the most provocative and glamorous actresses in America, Miss Gloria Swanson. Good night.
Tonight's Suspense play was written by Robert L. Richards. Next Thursday, same time, you will hear Miss Gloria Swanson as star of Suspense. Produced for Shenley by William Spear. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. Suspense. Tonight's Suspense brings you Miss Claire Trevor as star. But first a word from your announcer.
In hotels, restaurants, and homes of distinction, the choice in wines is Cresta, Blanca, Cresta Blanca. Cresta Blanca. Yes, the best serve Cresta Blanca wines, those choice selections created to please the most discriminating tastes. And there's a magnificent Cresta Blanca wine to distinguish your dining, to enrich your entertaining. So always pour Cresta Blanca wines from the finest of the vines. Shenley's Cresta Blanca Wine Company, Livermore, California.
And now, Shenley brings you radio's outstanding theater of thrills,
Suspense.
Presented by Roma Wines. That's Roma. Roma Wines of Fresno, California. Tonight's star, Miss Claire Trevor in
The Blue Hour, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Shenley by William Spear.
Mr. Paul? Yeah, are you sure you don't know who killed White? Not even a guess? Just one more.
Oh, boys.
Please.
Oh, all right, boys. The show's over. We're taking off now. See you on Broadway. Goodbye. Goodbye. You've all been just grand. Just grand, boys. Love you all. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hey, stewardess. Where's my seat, honey? Well, that was that. From then on, I had a nice quiet ride into New York with nothing to do but look down at the scenery. You never know when the break's going to come in show business. I've been hoofing for 6 years now, and the best I ever did was a one-night stand in some greasy clip joint. I know I'm no ballerina from the Ballet Russe de Monte Carlo, but well, I can do a couple of whirls without breaking my neck, and besides, I got looks. That's what the men ask for. At least that's what Jason White asked for. He was my only connection with high society before he passed away. Oh, don't feel sorry for me, because his getting bumped off was my break. They had my legs in every paper in Chicago. That's how I happened to come to New York. I got a contract to dance at an extremely chic joint called the Blue Hour, with a minimum, mind you. All the way from Chicago, I worried no one would meet me when I arrived, but I was wrong. There were about nearly 1 million reporters at LaGuardia Airport. You'd have thought I was Miss America or a Bueller or somebody. I was really intriguing them until he showed up. That man, Mahoney.
Well, how about one more picture, Miss LaPaul? A little more leg? That's it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, boys. Come around and see me at the Blue Hour. I'll give an extra good show if I know you're there.
Good luck to you, Miss LaPaul.
Well, you're pretty smooth at extra good shows, aren't you?
I beg your pardon. Oh, it's you.
Yeah. Mahoney's the name. Alec Mahoney.
I didn't ask your name.
My, you're touchy.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Carry your bag for you?
I can afford a porter.
Oh, I'd like to speak to you.
Call me up sometime.
Who killed Jason White?
Cop or reporter?
Why? You got two different answers?
Look, Mahoney, if you could read, you'd know from the papers I had nothing to do with Jason White's death.
I never read the papers, honey. I'm a reporter.
Well, I already gave my interview. Now leave me alone, Mahoney. I went through all this with the Chicago police.
Yeah, I know.
Well, then why the sudden interest?
Because the whole thing smells.
Move, Mahoney. You're beginning to bore me.
Why were you afraid to tell the police you were at Jason White's apartment the night he was killed?
What are we playing? 20 questions?
No. Just hunches, honey.
Hunches, Look, Mahoney, Jason White was a nice guy. He liked me, I liked his money. We got along swell as long as he was spending it on me.
Did you kill him because he stopped spending it?
If that's another hunch, get out of my way before I haul off on you.
Oh, now look,
Look,
honey.
there's just two things you can do for me. Drop dead. I didn't feel so good after parting with Mahoney. He made me feel uneasy, as if he knew something important. He seemed awfully nosy about who killed Jason White. He sure would have made a good lawyer. Besides, he wasn't half bad looking. Just the same, I hoped I'd never see him again. I finally got a cab and decided to go straight over to the Blue Hour. Come to think of it, they didn't have anyone meet me at the airport. They've got some nerve treating their star attraction that way. I'd tell them a thing or two. I couldn't believe my eyes when I took a gander at the Blue Hour. It was the most beautiful place I ever saw. Extremely chic. The walls and ceilings were covered with real satin, and the floors were so clean they glistened. There were enough mirrors around to powder 4,000 noses at the same time. And there was an honest-to-goodness band, 10 pieces. They were rehearsing as I entered. Oh, anybody would look good on that stage with that music. And I wasn't going to be the exception. I was in such a daze I didn't see him come alongside of me. But somehow he had the knack of making you feel his presence.
Miss LaPaul?
Oh, yeah. How did you know?
Well, you're quite famous these days. I'm Anthony Licata.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Licata. I love your joint. Place. Extremely chic. I know I'm going to like working here.
I hope so. Follow me, Miss LaPaul.
Oh, that band is certainly out of this world.
I'm glad you like it. This way, Miss LaPaul.
I've never seen anything like it.
Won't you sit down?
Thanks, I could use a seat. Those reporters gave me a good going over this morning.
What'd you tell them?
Oh, the usual stuff, like how many offers I had, and I picked your club because it was the best in town, and I gave them a couple of good
Tell
shots.
them anything about Jason White?
Well, they were the usual questions.
What usual question?
Like, did I love him? Do I miss him? Do I have any idea who killed him?
Do you?
Look, Mr. Licata, I want to be a dancer, not an information, please.
I'm sorry, Miss LaPaul, but I'm very interested in crime. Unsolved crimes.
Oh.
Just a hobby. Cigarette?
Oh, thank you. When do I start working, Mr. Licata?
You're on salary already.
Oh, gee, thank you. I could start rehearsing right away. I'd be ready by tomorrow night.
Well, you must be very tired from the ordeal of everything that happened in Chicago. You take a 2-week rest, then we're going to see.
2 weeks? Well, I'll be deader than a mackerel by then. Mr. Licata, I'm hot as a firecracker now. How long do you think this publicity can last?
I'm sorry, Miss LaPaul. I don't think it's possible.
You don't think it's possible? Well, I like that. I've waited 6 years for this kind of a chance, and I'm not going to sit on my... I'm not going to just sit and watch it fizzle out.
And unfortunately, Miss LaPaul, you must be satisfied with the arrangement.
Satisfied my foot. I'll get a job somewhere else.
You're forgetting one small detail, Miss LaPaul. You're under contract to me. I'm going to see that you stay there.
Well, I don't get it. You chased me around in Chicago as if I was studded with diamonds.
Well, you are very valuable.
What's the game, Licata?
Don't you know?
No, I don't know.
What a shame, Miss LaPaul. I'm sure that before you finished here, you'll play the game very well.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Because it didn't take a Sam Spade to figure out that the game he was playing had something to do with a guy I knew called Jason White. And Jason White was murdered.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you Miss Claire Trevor in The Blue Hour. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented by better tasting Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A. Roma Wines, America's favorite wines. Have you discovered how much Roma California wines can heighten your enjoyment of everyday meals? Soaring food costs make this especially important today. Yes, delicate pale gold Roma Sauterne or robust Roma Burgundy can make all the difference between just eating and delightful dining. This weekend, discover how a glassful of better tasting Roma Sauterne adds to your enjoyment of chicken or seafood. Or enjoy the taste harmony of Roma Burgundy with roast beef, steak, or cheese dishes. To make your meals more enticing, serve better tasting Roma wines. Remember, always insist on Roma wines. That's R-O-M-A. Roma Wines, America's largest selling wines.
And now, Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Claire Trevor as Lois LaPaul in The Blue Hour, a play well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I may have felt uneasy when I left Mahoney, but I was downright scared when I left Anthony Licata's office. I must be a real square. Everybody seems to be talking riddles. I know there's something cooking that just concerns me, but I'll be darned if I know what. Mr. Licata had an apartment for me. In fact, he had me driven there. I wasn't blind enough to miss the stoogie planted outside my door. I was in a fine fix. Lois LaPaul, who was going to burn up the big city, stuck in an apartment with a bodyguard. The sad part of it all was I didn't know a soul to turn to for help except... No, it wasn't possible. He wouldn't help me. So, there was nothing for me to do but sit there and eat. Who is it?
Mahoney.
Oh.
Hello there, beautiful.
Shut up and come in.
Well, I'm honored, Miss LaPaul. Tell me, is this to be a social visit or...
I'm scared. I need help.
Well, your attitude seems to have changed.
Did you see a man outside?
An autograph hunter?
More like a headhunter. He's planted there to watch me.
Who planted him?
Anthony Licata of the Blue Hour.
Licata, huh? Well, this is developing faster than I figured. He sure is impatient.
Nuts, he's impatient. He's making me sit around doing nothing for 2 weeks. It's some game we're playing. Only I don't like games, and I'm scared.
Well, you do have human instincts.
Oh, Mahoney, what's going on? Why am I involved?
Close the faucet on those crocodile tears, honey.
Why don't you believe me?
Because you're not playing square with me.
What do you want from me, Mahoney?
The truth.
Oh, why?
You were in Jason White's apartment the night he was killed. Weren't you?
Yes, I was.
What were you doing there?
I went to see him.
Oh, just like that, huh?
He called me and asked me to come right up.
Do you always run when a man asks you to come up to his apartment?
He sounded frightened. He told me to hurry. I grabbed a taxi and got there as fast as I could. I knocked several times, but there was no answer, so I walked in. Every light in the place was lit, and every chair, table, and drawer was upset. You know that from the newspaper stories. Jason was sitting in the one and only chair left upright. I remember he smiled as I walked in.
You got here very quickly, my dear. Thank you.
Jason, what happened? What's been going on here?
Oh, forget about that. Come over here beside me.
I don't understand this.
Never mind, my dear. It's unimportant. Listen to me carefully.
You sound sick. What's the matter?
Nothing, my dear. Don't worry. Here, take this.
It's a bottle of perfume.
Yes, I've had it for you for a long time. But like most men, I forgot to give it to you. Take it now.
You mean you had me rush all the way up here for this? What's the gag? Jason, you're bleeding. You've been hurt. I'll call a doctor.
No, Lois, please don't do that. I'd rather have it this way.
Who did it, Jason?
I don't know. Lois, promise me one thing. Don't open that bottle of perfume until they catch and convict whoever attacked me. If you do, your life will be in danger.
I promise, Jason.
You'd better go now. Forget that you were ever here tonight. God bless you, my dear. And thank you. Thank you for everything.
Jason! 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 And that's exactly what happened, Mahoney, I swear.
Do you still have that bottle of perfume?
Of course I have.
May I see it?
Thinking of using it?
Perhaps.
Well, I keep it in my makeup kit. Here.
Wow. Very interesting.
What's very interesting?
Did you notice the name of this perfume?
Yeah, it's in French. I have a hard enough time with my English.
Le Bleu.
Huh? Sounds like your tongue got stuck.
Oh, I get by, honey, I get by. Bleu means the hour, and bleu means blue. The hour blue. Or better known as the Blue Hour.
The Blue Hour? That's the same name as the nightclub.
Well. You catch on fast, don't you? And here's something else for you to mull over. Jason White bought a diamond in Antwerp in 1929 called the Blue Hour. It was called that because it was a perfect blue-white stone worth about $500,000.
Holy mackerel.
Now, do you know what's in this bottle?
Perfume?
If you're telling the truth, honey, the Blue Hour diamond is floating around in there.
You mean $500,000 worth of... Oh, brother.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out in just a minute.
No, don't. I told you what Jason said about my life being in danger. If that's open before his murderer is convicted.
Sugarface, your life is already in danger. Well, cross your fingers. Here goes.
Oh, Mahoney.
Oh, brother. Look at that thing dazzle.
Oh, gee, it's beautiful.
So that's the Blue Hour diamond.
Boy, on my finger would that look extremely chic.
Look, baby. Look, if you want to live to enjoy it, we've got to beat the early bird to the worm. Now, here. Sit down here. You've got a full evening in front of you, honey. Now, here's what you're going to do.
Alec wasn't kidding when he said we had a full evening in front of us. He had a plan, and I had to memorize it. I was going to do some acting. And here I come to New York to be a dancer. I was so mixed up with all that happened, I wasn't sure of anything, except that I fell in love with Alec Mahoney. He didn't know it yet, but as soon as things were settled, I was going to let him know. Meanwhile, I felt that Mahoney was staging a play, and I was his leading lady. He said things, had me repeat them till I thought I'd scream, but he assured me one mistake would be fatal. He then picked out my chicest evening gown and had me put it on. I thought I detected a gleam in his eye as I paraded before him, but he pulled himself together, gave me a quick pat on the shoulder, and left. I waited 10 minutes by the clock. We still had Licata's fair-haired boy waiting outside. I then opened the door noisily and stepped out.
Hey, you going someplace?
Look, stupid, I'm going down to the Blue Hour. If you want to come along, just fall in line behind teacher. N'est-ce pas?
Come in.
Good evening, Mr. Licata.
What are you doing here?
I came to see you.
Was there something you didn't understand this afternoon?
On the contrary, it was all too clear. Aren't you going to ask me to sit down, Tony?
Sit down. Don't call me Tony. My name's Anthony.
I'm sorry, Anthony.
You look pretty good for a second-rater.
See, I'm flattered.
I still don't know why you're here.
I came to play the game.
I see. What caused this sudden change of mind?
It's a woman's prerogative, isn't it?
Maybe.
You see, I know something about you, and I think you've guessed something about me.
Stop beating around the bush.
All right, Anthony. I know you killed Jason White.
For a dumb babe, you think you know an awful lot.
I was in the room when you killed Jason.
Can you prove it?
If I tried hard enough, I might be able to. But that's not why I'm here.
Then what did cause this social visit?
I think you know I have the Blue Hour diamond. I have. Put your eyes back in your head, Anthony.
So you do have it, huh?
Up to this point, you only thought I had it. Isn't that right?
What's the deal?
I'll make it short and simple. I need money. I couldn't possibly pass that rock. You know your way around. Pass it. Split 50-50, and I'll forget I ever saw you in Jason's apartment.
I never said I was there.
So you didn't.
Give me the diamond.
Don't be stupid. I never carry it around. It's too heavy.
Where is it?
Come to my apartment in about half an hour and, come yourself, Anthony. Leave that Harry A. poem. If there's any funny business, you'll never get it.
I'll be there. Alone.
I'm sure you'll do as I say, Anthony, because that diamond must mean a lot to you. After all, you committed murder for it. When I left Licata's office, the taxi back to my apartment felt like a Turkish bath. Whew. But so far, everything went exactly as Mahoney said it would. He would have been proud of me. I didn't muff a line. Now, the worst that could happen to me was getting killed. The prospect of this didn't appeal at all, and besides, it took me 25 years to find a guy like Mahoney. I wanted to stay around and enjoy him. Once I got back to my apartment, I had nothing to do but wait for Licata. That's like waiting for poison to take effect. I turned on every light and the radio. I figured the soft music would help my nerves relax. It didn't. I smoked 16 cigarettes. I know, I counted them. I was sitting there trying to keep my mind, such as it is, off of unpleasant things, and then I heard it. It was the window opening, very softly in my bedroom. Somebody had come up the fire escape into my room. I should have known that Licata wouldn't take a chance and come to see me alone like I told him. He had one of his gorillas in my other room to make sure that I'd be in his power. This apparently had not occurred to Mahoney, who thought he was so smart. I got up from the couch and stood there listening. The guy in there was coming closer because I heard him knock my sewing basket over. I looked around for an effective weapon. Then I spotted it. Just the thing. My big makeup case. I picked it up, hefted it, and I quietly kicked off my shoes and stole over to the bedroom doorway. I leaned back against the wall out of sight as the door started to open. I could see that big gorilla standing there with a gun in the dark with his hat pulled down over his face. Then he started to push his face out into the room.
Now, look.
He fell back into the bedroom, and I shut the door and stood there. Oh, Mahoney, wherever you are, don't fail me now. Who is it?
Licata.
Oh, come in, Anthony. I'm glad to see you're prompt. It's a sign of good upbringing.
You gotta play that radio?
Oh, I'm sorry. Shouldn't keep such late hours, Anthony. It's making you nervous.
Where's the diamond?
Gee, you're in a hurry. Got a date?
I gotta get back to the club.
All right, Anthony, but remember, I don't care what you do with the diamond. I just want 250 grand. My share, is that clear?
You'll get your share.
Good. Here's the diamond. Had it in my handbag all evening.
Oh, the blue hour. I saw it only once, but I knew then that someday I'd have to have that.
You saw it in Antwerp in 1929, isn't that right, Anthony?
How do you know?
I have a crystal ball.
You know too much.
Not any more than you do now, Anthony.
What was that reporter Mahoney doing here this evening?
Mahoney? I don't recall.
My man told me he was here.
Oh, yeah. He came for an exclusive interview of my life.
Did he tell you it was going to end tonight?
No.
You think for 1 minute I was going to let you run loose, knowing what you do about me? I still don't know how you could have been in that apartment when I had to kill Jason.
So you did kill him. Mahoney was right.
Oh, Mahoney, eh? I thought so. Only don't count on him, sister, because my boys are out looking for him now.
Anthony, let's talk this over, huh? You can keep the diamond. It's yours.
You should have stuck to those clip joints back in Chicago. That's where you belong.
No.
Say your prayers.
Lois, are you all right? It's me, Mahoney. Are you all right, beautiful? Are you all right?
I'm alive.
Oh, good. Well, what did you have to hit me on the head for, you big dope?
Was that you?
Ooh, you know, I almost didn't make it.
Well, I never would have spoken to you again, Mahoney. In fact, I never would have spoken to anybody again, would I?
Oh, you're going to be all right now, honey.
I must have lost 4 pounds tonight.
Well, I never heard a woman complain about that before. Come on, get up, honey. You're all right. You're not hurt. Hey, what's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just saying my prayers.
Okay, Miss LaPaul, would you mind facing the sun just a little more so we can see the sparkle?
Yeah.
That's it. Hey, you going to collect the reward for turning up White's killer? Yeah, Miss LaPaul, what about that?
Well, I didn't turn him up. Somebody else did.
Yeah, not the way I heard it. Well, why are you going back to Chicago all of a sudden?
Oh, that's all, boys. I'm sorry.
Well, goodbye, Miss LaPaul. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Well, now you're really famous, aren't you?
Oh, Mahoney. I thought when I didn't hear from you, I thought...
Well, I've been busy. You didn't think I was going to let you run out on me, did you?
Oh. Oh, that. Well, I never really thought about it one way or the other.
No?
No, I'm still extremely angry with you, as you may well imagine. You haven't even bothered to explain.
Well, honey, it was this way. Licata was with Jason White on his trip to Antwerp, and he saw Jason buy the Blue Hour diamond. He offered him all sorts of dough for it, but he wouldn't sell. And Licata never got over it.
Holy mackerel. Well, he's over it now. There's just one thing I want to know from you, Mahoney.
Hmm?
How did you know Licata killed Jason White?
Oh, I didn't.
You mean everything I did, risking my life, playing games with a maniac, was all because you had a hunch?
That's right, baby. Never go wrong, Mahoney.
Oh!
Well, what are you going to do now, beautiful? You're a rich woman now, you know.
How do you figure?
Well, the diamond legally belongs to you. I think it would hold up in court.
Well, I know one thing for sure. I'm giving up the ballet. And for two things, I think I'll get married.
Oh. Society, I suppose.
Holy mackerel, you're a big dope, Mahoney. It takes a lot of courage for a girl to do what I'm about to do. Will you marry me?
Oh, I suppose so.
Suspense. The Blue Hour, starring Claire Trevor. Presented by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A. Roma Wines. Selected from the world's greatest reserves of fine wines. You get more enjoyment for your money when you serve Roma wines. Because Roma makes absolutely sure of better taste by pressing only the choicest California grapes. Then, with age-old skills and winemaking resources unmatched in America, Roma master vintners guide this luscious grape treasure unhurriedly to taste perfection. These finer wines are laid aside with mellow Roma wines of years before, and from these, Roma later selects for your pleasure. This weekend, treat your family and friends to glorious nut-like Roma sherry, fruity Roma port, or mellow Roma muscatel. You'll enjoy these fine Roma wines. So delicious, so inexpensive, too. That's why Roma, that's R-O-M-A, Roma wines are America's largest selling wines.
Miss Trevor will next be seen in the independent artist production, The Velvet Touch. Tonight's play was by Marty Schwartz. Next Thursday, you will hear Kirk Douglas as star of Suspense. Produced and directed by William Spear for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California. Daylight saving time ends in certain areas September the 28th. This may change the time at which Suspense is heard in your community. Please check your local newspaper for the time at which this program will be heard next Thursday and each Thursday thereafter. In the coming week, Suspense will present such stars as Louis Jourdain, Agnes Moorehead, and others. Make it a point to listen each Thursday to Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Suspense. Radio's outstanding theater of thrills brings you an hour, a full 60 minutes of suspense. Tonight, our stars, Miss Helen Walker and Mr. John Beale. Our story, Deadline at Dawn by William Irish. A suspense play produced and directed by Anton M. Leader. If you've ever been alone in a strange big city, you know the haunting loneliness of it.
And you know how the sight of a familiar face, the sound of a familiar voice, can lift your spirits high. Even a stranger who comes from your hometown becomes a long-lost friend because he brings with him a breath of home, a flood of memories. That was the emotion that drew Bricky Coleman and Quinn Williams together. But their meeting wasn't the joyful, happy kind, for it was the beginning of longing and fear and danger. And now, with the performances of Helen Walker as Bricky Coleman and John Beale as Quinn Williams, and with William Irish's great story, Deadline at Dawn, we again hope to keep you in suspense.
Until I met him, men were just pink dance tickets to me. They were just 2.5 cents worth of commission on the dime. Pairs of feet that kept crowding mine all over the map, all over the floor, all over the night. They were blank faces that could steer me any way they wanted, until their 5 minutes were up. Because I was a New York taxi dancer, until I met him. A girl from a small town, caught and held fast in the big city, with all her dreams forgotten and all her hopes gone, and not caring anymore, not caring at all, until I met him. They always dimmed the lights for the last dance, just to make the customers feel sentimental about it all. At 1 a.m, I was through again for the day. I'd put on my coat, go out the side door, walk past the sad sacks who thought they were wolves and loitered on the sidewalk. And then I'd begin the 20 blocks to home. Home was a filthy old brownstone down near the river, with a long, smelly piece, an old army cot. That was home. But at least it was a place where I could get out of my shoes and make some coffee and sleep to forget. I'd get home about 1:30.
You left your door open.
So I left my door open. Did you think that was an invitation to walk in?
You better close it now.
Hey, listen here.
Close it. Please.
All right. Now, if you're a burglar, you won't find anything. The rats got here first.
I am a burglar.
Well, then you're not a very smart one. What are you looking for? Coffee grounds?
I wasn't looking for anything.
Well, then why don't you go, please? Find a nice, rich old lady to rob.
Look, I need a place to stay for a while. I thought maybe you would let me...
What, stay here? Look, I don't hand out favors. You're nothing to me.
I know. It was just a hunch I had. The way you were looking at me. I thought I could come here for help.
The way I was looking? I've never seen you before in my life.
Well, you were looking straight at me. At the dance hall about an hour ago.
You mean you were at the Cinderella ballroom tonight?
Don't you remember me?
No.
Well, that's funny.
It's not funny at all. You all look the same to me. Namely, horrible.
Well, I guess it's my mistake. But I was sure. You seemed so nice.
Did I?
Yeah.
That's because I was thinking of home. I always do that on the job. Makes the night go faster.
I guess I know what you mean.
What'd you do, follow me?
No. The man at the door gave me your address. For $1.
Oh, he did he?
Yeah, I wanted to get off the streets. This time of night, the cops are curious. I thought I saw one of them following me, so I beat it down this hall to hide. That's when I found your door open.
You picked a good place for hiding. Nobody ever comes here but the landlady. Once a month.
Please let me stay a while. Please.
What's your name?
Quinn Williams.
Quinn?
Yeah.
Never heard that name before.
It used to be my mother's before she got married.
I see.
What do you say?
You want some coffee, Quinn?
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
But get this straight. 1 cup of coffee and nothing more. No sugar goes with it. You give me 1 blink too many...
Just coffee, I understand. A man can tell by looking at a girl whether she means one thing or another.
You'd be surprised how many of them ought to have an optician.
I know.
Give me a match for the oven.
Here you are.
I got the oven lit and reached down some cups and saucers and watched him. Not that I was worried. I wouldn't have closed the door if I hadn't thought I could handle him. It was only that he was so young, and his face was so tight and strained. He'd been beat by the city. Must have been like taking candy away from a baby. And he trusted me because I'd smiled at him while I was dancing. And he thought that smile was for him. I wished it was all of a sudden, because he was different. Coffee won't be long.
Well, that's all right. I'm in no hurry.
You're pretty young for a burglar, aren't you?
Well, it doesn't take much training.
Where'd you come from? And how'd it happen?
Oh, I come from a little town. It's nothing much, but I like it.
I'm a hick myself.
Yeah? Well, my place is Glen Falls, Iowa. What's yours? What's the matter?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought I said something wrong.
Oh, no, you said something right. It's crazy, a crazy coincidence, but I come from Glen Falls, too.
Honest?
Honest.
What? That's amazing.
I know it is. What street did you live on?
Anderson, up near Pine Street, the second house down between Pine and Oak.
When? We're neighbors. Why? I live just across the street from you.
Well, how is it we never met?
I don't know. I came here 5 years ago.
Oh, I've been here a year. You must have come to New York before we moved in.
Sure. Wait a minute. Have you got a brother with a lot of freckles?
Yeah, Johnny. He's just a kid, about 18.
My sister's been writing to me about her new boyfriend, a boy named Williams. How perfect he is, except for the freckles, and of course they'll wear off.
Well, that's Johnny.
Ah, so you're the boy next door.
Well, we'd probably have known each other very well if you'd stayed home.
I know.
I wish you had stayed.
I do, too.
What's your name?
Ruth Coleman. Everybody at home calls me Bricky. They started it because
I know, because of your hair, huh?
That's right. Do you ever feel that you want to go back?
Every day.
There's a bus leaves New York every morning at 6. I know. I've inquired. I've got the fare sewed up in my mattress.
Why haven't you gone?
Because my mother thinks I'm dancing in a Broadway show. Because I'd be too ashamed. Because it's so hard to go back.
Yeah, but you ought to go, Bricky. This morning at 6 o'clock.
It's hard.
You ought to go back.
Hard going back alone. If someone could come with me, Would you come home too, Quinn?
No, Bricky.
You want to escape from the city, don't you? Just like me. You want to go back?
Yeah, sure I do.
Well, then come with me. If it's the fare you're worried about, I've got enough for both of us, including a good dinner in Chicago. Anything for the boy next door, Quinn.
Oh, thanks, Bricky, but it's too late. The police will be looking for me around 8 o'clock this morning.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. How long have you been a burglar?
About 3 hours.
3 hours?
I did it tonight for the first time. So you see, Bricky, it's a little too late for me to go back. I've missed the bus by 3 hours.
Coffee's ready, Quinn.
Huh? Good.
Cream and sugar?
No, thanks. Black.
Was it easy?
Very easy.
Why'd you do it?
You'll do anything when you've gone for 4 days without eating.
Oh.
But it's funny. After I'd done it, I went straight to the best restaurant in town. I looked at the menu and got ready to order everything on it. 2 helpings of everything. But I couldn't eat. So I got up and walked out. That's when I began to think cops were trailing me. I'm not used to being a robber.
So you still got it all with you?
$2,500 in cash. Divided up into small rolls in all my pockets. You want to see it?
No.
Neither do I. But it's there. I can feel it. against my skin, all over my body.
Where did you get it, Quinn?
Well, I was working for an electrician about 4 months ago. One day I got a call to go to a big house on 71st Street and put a fixture in the bathroom wall. I had to cut a big hole in the wall to do it. While I was doing that, I ran into a wooden box in the wall. I did my work just beside it.
And that box?
That box was the back of a safe.
Oh.
Put into the wall of a study in the next room. The front of the safe was good, heavy steel. When they built it, nobody thought it could be broken into from the other side through the bathroom. And nobody ever would have either, until an electrician ran into it one day by mistake.
But all this happened 4 months ago.
Yeah. You see, I'd brought more tools with me than I needed that day, and I left some of them in my bag downstairs on a little table near the front door. Well, when I got back to the shop, I found a key in the bag. I must have brushed it in while I was putting the tools back after finishing the job. It turned out to be a key to the front door.
You didn't return it?
I didn't. Oh, I meant to, but right then I forgot all about it. And when I did remember that I had the key, I was out of work and hungry and wanting money badly, so I went back there to the box. I opened that hole again, pulled the back of the safe out. I didn't bother with any of the papers or securities. I just took the cash. The house was empty. The man who lives there, a society fella by the name of Graves, was probably out on the town, so I just walked out the front door. Seems like 10 years ago. It was only 3 hours.
So this Graves man will see the hole in the morning when he goes in to take a shower, and then he'll call the police.
It'll be a quick trial and a short one. But the sentence won't be so short.
The boy next door. The boy you wave to when you come in or out of your gate. The grinning boy next door, friendly as a puppy.
Go back, Bricky. It's where you belong. It's the only kind of life for you.
Come with me, Quinn.
I've told you I can't. They've got a long arm. They'll find me. And I'd rather have them find me here in the city.
Have you still got the key? The key you went in with?
Yeah. Why?
Well, if you can get back in before he comes home, just in and out, long enough to put the money back, they won't come all the way to Iowa for you just for chopping a hole in the wall if nothing's been taken.
But Bricky, that probably...
Don't you want to go home at 6 o'clock this morning?
Yes, Bricky.
If he's out on the town, he won't be home yet. At least that's what we'll pray for.
We?
We'll go together, now. I'll wait outside for you, and then we'll go down to the terminal and buy our tickets. And wait for the bus. We'll wait for dawn together, Quinn.
You mean you'd do this for me?
For the boy next door? Anytime. Anything. There was no time to lose. Graves might be coming home any minute. I ripped the money out of my mattress and we ran out into the cold, empty streets, just as a cab cruised by. We piled into it and told him to take us to 71st Street, and to take us fast.
Everybody's always in a hurry. What's your hurry? The night's young yet.
Never mind the conversation, Joe. Drive.
The customer's always right.
I just remembered.
What?
I can't pay for this cab unless I use some of our capital.
I don't care what you use, pal, just so it's money.
Don't worry about it. You'll get paid. I'll pay him. We don't want to use any of our capital, not a single penny. It's all got to go back.
Bricky, when we get out of this, when we get back home, I'll thank you then. I'll find a way to thank you.
71st Street. Any special number?
No, just let us out here on the corner.
That's 90 cents. And I can break a 50 if I have to.
Here's 90 cents. And here's a dime.
Have fun.
Well, here we are.
Where's the house?
Across the street and up a little. You wait here.
All right.
Don't come any closer than this. I'll be back in no time. Don't be frightened, Bricky.
Don't take any chances, Quinn. If you see any lights, if it looks as if he's gotten back already, don't go all the way in. Just drop the money inside the door.
All right, Bricky. Goodbye, then.
Goodbye, Quinn. Hurry back. I waited for him there in the chilly night, on the dark, empty street. Why? I knew better. New York had taught me one thing, and that was never to be a sucker for a man. But then, this was no man. This was the boy who lived across from me on Anderson Street in Glen Falls, Iowa. The boy who'd come here to do big things, to lick the town. And instead, he'd been licked. Instead, he was hiding in the dark, sneaking along the streets, helpless. The boy next door. Then I suddenly crouched back into a doorway. A patrolman was coming on his tour of duty. He stopped near me, not 10 yards away. But his back was to me, and his hand was opening a call box.
Rawson reporting in, 2:35 a.m. How's the rummy game going? And another thing, Sarge. Quiet as church.
He finished his call, closed the box, and went on down the street. Then he turned a corner and disappeared, and I breathed again. He'd been right, though. It was quiet as a church, and that was wrong, because Quinn should have been back long ago.
Bricky.
What's the matter?
Bricky.
Tell me, Quinn, what is it? What is it? What are you frightened about? What happened in there?
He's been killed.
What?
He's dead. He's lying in there, dead.
The man who lives there?
Yeah, Mr. Graves.
Was it you, Quinn? Did you do it? The first time you were in there tonight?
I swear I didn't, Bricky. I only took the money. He wasn't even there. He must have come back since.
I knew you didn't, Quinn. I knew even though I asked.
Go down to the terminal. Get your ticket and climb on that bus and forget we ever met. Go on, Bricky. Beat it. Before they find out.
Not without you.
But don't you see now? It's murder they'll charge me with. They'll find the bathroom fixture tampered with. They'll trace it to the electrician, then to me, and they'll naturally think... Oh, don't you see? It's too late, Bricky.
It's never too late. Don't you know that? Not until the last second of the last minute of the last hour.
What do you mean?
We'll go back in there and see if we can figure it out. It's our only hope. We're fighting for our lives, Quinn, for our lives, and we have until 6 o'clock this morning to win our fight.
All right. Champ. Come on.
And so, very slowly, we went together into the place where death was. The door closed on our backs, and we felt our way down a long and narrow hallway.
He's upstairs. I don't want any lights on down here. Just hang on to my sleeve. I'll lead the way.
All right. We went forward in a sort of swimming darkness that was almost liquid. It was so dense. I could feel the muscles in his arms shivering. But he was brave, not afraid. He was going into it, not running away from it.
There's a step here.
The stair creaked under our weight. I wondered if there were anyone else in the house. Anyone still alive. Suppose someone had slept through the murder, or would be awakened any moment by us.
I'll turn to the right.
Okay. We're on the second floor now. I smell the aroma of leather and woodwork. I smelled the last lingering trace of a cigar. I smelled powder, a harsh, deadly powder. And then I thought I smelled something sweet. Something very sweet.
Here, Bricky.
All right. They say you can't smell a recent death, but I could smell a stillness and a presence in it that was more than just emptiness.
Get your eyes ready. Here go the lights.
The dead man lay in the middle of the study, and his face was all out of focus. The lines that had been laugh lines were creases now. The mouth that had been either strong or weak was just a gap now, a place where the face was open. The eyes that had been either kindly or cruel were just glossy, lifeless insects now. This was the dead man, and we'd come for his secret.
This is it, Bricky.
Yes. This is it.
Now, what do we do?
Shouldn't we close it? They seem to be watching us.
No, don't touch him. I don't know how to, anyway.
Oh. He's still in his tuxedo. He couldn't have been home very long.
No.
Can you tell what it was done with?
No, I'll have to unbutton his jacket.
All right. Go ahead.
There it is. Must have been a gun. Yeah, a bullet. It's round and frazzled. A knife would have made a slit.
Then we can be sure no one else was in the house, or they would have heard it go off.
And the killer must have taken the gun away. There's no sign of one lying around.
So he didn't do it himself. It can't be suicide.
That's right.
Now what?
We'd better look in his pockets.
Yes.
I'll do it. You look the things over as I hand them to you.
All right, Quinn.
I'll start up here in the breast pocket. That's the highest pocket in anybody's suit. His handkerchief.
Look, Quinn. The bullet went through this. The way it folded, it just made one little hole. But when you open it up, it makes 3 separate holes. Like when you cut papers and make them into patterns.
The one on the left side's empty. The right-hand pocket, empty too.
Try inside the jacket.
Yeah.
Take out everything, no matter what it is. Cigarette case, silver, Tiffany's. 3 cigarettes in it. The wallet. 2 5s and a single. 2 ticket stubs from tonight's show at the Belasco. C 112 and 114. So we know where he was from 8:30 to 11.
Anything else?
Business cards. Stafford, Holmes, Inglesby, whoever they are. Oh, and a snapshot. Girl in riding togs.
Let's see that. Yeah, it's the same ones in the silver frame over there on the desk. To Stephen with love from Barbara.
Then she didn't do it. If she had, she wouldn't be there on his desk anymore. Just the silver frame, maybe, but not her anymore. That's common sense.
All right, let's go on. I'll have to lift him a little.
Go ahead.
Left rear, in the trousers. Nothing. Right rear. Spare handkerchief. Left side. Nothing. Right side. Match folder. Some loose change. Latch key. That's it.
Not much help.
Do we know what we're doing, Bricky?
Oh, I don't know. Quinn?
What?
A man who's a cigarette smoker, and we found that case in his pocket, would he go in for cigars, too?
Maybe. Some people smoke both.
But would he smoke 2 cigars, alone, by himself? Look, Quinn, 2 butts in this tray.
Yeah. And the tray's between 2 chairs facing each other. 1 cigar in one notch of the tray, the other one around on the other side from it.
2 people, Quinn. 2 men.
And they were having an argument. One of them was worked up about something. You see, this butt is smooth at the mouth end. And look at this one. Chewed to ribbons, chewed to a fringe. That tells it.
But which is which? Who was calm and who was steamed up? And who was the other man with Graves? Oh, Quinn.
Wait a minute. Here's something.
What?
Must have fallen out of his pocket. He was probably sitting on it.
Fine. Another book of matches.
That's just it. Another one. Graves had some on him, so this is the other man.
And did he leave his name on it?
No, but he was excited. Look how many matches he used up just on that one cigar.
Well, the folder could have been half used up before he began.
Well, maybe, but here, take this. What does it tell you?
It tells me to chew Dawson's gum.
Not the cover, inside.
I don't know. What are you driving at?
No, wait. Here, take my matches. Now tear one off and strike it.
All right.
Okay, blow it out. You see what you did?
No.
You tore the match from the right-hand side, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's what everybody does. They start on the outside, on the right, and work their way over to the left. But this folder was worked in reverse. Now do you see? The man sitting in this chair, facing Graves, was left-handed.
I see.
We're making progress.
Are we, Quinn?
Well, of course we are. We know this man was rattled about something. That he whittled away 15 matches to 1 cigar, and then mangled it to ribbons between his teeth. That he was probably on bad terms with Graves, and that he's left-handed.
Fine. Only you've missed something.
What?
The matches belong to a woman.
A woman? A woman chopped that cigar to pieces?
Smell the folder. What do you get?
Sulfur, the way matches always smell.
Give that a minute to clear away. That's the stronger of the two. It tops the other. Now.
Okay.
Perfume, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been carried around all day in a handbag. A handbag that stinks of perfume. I noticed it in the dark when we were coming in. There's been a woman in this room tonight.
Well, that gives us two of them. A man and a woman. And they weren't here together. There are only two chairs, one for Graves and the other one for each of his visitors.
Who was the last to go, the man or the woman?
I don't know, but we're started. Look what we've dug up in half an hour.
2 unidentified people in the biggest city in the world.
Oh, you're right. It's no use.
Oh, even so, we can't give up.
It's no use. And what's more, I'm yellow, Bricky. Let's give it up.
You're not yellow, Quinn, or I wouldn't be up here in this room with you.
I'd better tell you this while I can, Bricky.
What?
I love you.
It's 3 o'clock, Quinn, and we have till 6. 3 hours.
Bricky.
Save it, Quinn. Save it for the bus when we're on our way home.
All right. But I don't know what to do next, do you?
No, I don't.
What's that?
In tonight's full hour of suspense, Helen Walker and John Beale co-star in Deadline at Dawn by William Irish. Tonight's study in Suspense. In just a moment, we will return with Act Two of Suspense.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
And now, back to our Hollywood soundstage and Act Two of Deadline at Dawn, co-starring Miss Helen Walker as Bricky Coleman and Mr. John Beale as Quinn Williams, in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. All the emotions of a lifetime have been crowded into one night for Bricky Coleman and Quinn Williams, and dawn is a fast-approaching deadline which they must meet. The bus which will take them to home in safety seems remote and unattainable as they stand now over the body of a dead man in the quiet apartment, knowing that they must find his murderer or stand incriminated for the crime themselves. And suddenly, a terrifying sound comes to them.
What is it, Bricky? What is it?
Sounds like a burglar alarm.
Well, the front doorbell, maybe. Wait a minute, there's a box over there, against the wall.
A telephone. Follow the cord.
It's in his desk. In the drawer.
What should we do?
I ought to answer it.
Oh, be careful. You'll have the police here. They'll know it's not his voice.
I'll talk low. I'll pretend I'm him. Say a prayer, Bricky. Hello?
Darling, this is Barbara. I had to speak to you. We've never parted angry like this before.
I know.
Maybe if we hadn't gone there, to that parakeet place, it wouldn't have happened.
No.
Who was she? The tall redhead in the light green dress?
I don't know.
You told me that before. Then why'd she slip a note into your hand? I saw her do it, you know.
Did you?
And then you couldn't wait to see me to my door and get me off your hands. What happened, Steve? Did this woman come by to see you afterward? Is that why you wanted to get rid of me?
No, Barbara.
Steve, you sound so far away. Is it the telephone? Or is it you?
Poor connection.
You sound so cagey. As if someone were there now. Can't you talk louder?
I'm sorry.
What's going on there? This is Stephen, isn't it?
She's catching on. I'm sunk.
Take your hand away from the mouthpiece and turn it my way.
Sugar, come on. I'm getting tired of waiting. How much longer are you going to stand there talking?
I'm sorry, Stephen. Forgive me. I didn't know.
You can hang up now.
I feel like a heel.
Well, stop it. We don't have time.
The Paraquet. That's a nightclub, isn't it?
Yes, on 54th Street. A woman slipped him a note, Quinn. Our woman.
Could be.
Do you think he tore it up?
Well, maybe not. Maybe he wanted to have a good look at it when he got home, alone.
Let's look again.
Well, I went through those pockets pretty carefully. I'm sure it's not there.
We might have missed something. Quinn, turn him over again.
All right. Nothing. Nothing at all. Shall we go through the desk?
Wait a minute.
What?
Run your eyes over him again.
I don't see a thing.
He's very well dressed. And yet, isn't that a hole in the heel of his sock? There, just showing over the shoe?
Well, that's funny.
Take his shoe off, Quinn.
Okay. The note.
Of course. He didn't want Barbara to see it.
So he hid it here until he could be alone.
And he never was alone.
Just a scrawl.
Go on.
Mr. Graves, I'd like to speak to you in private after you've taken the young lady home. And I don't mean some other time, I mean tonight. I wouldn't want to be disappointed. That's all. It isn't signed.
The woman of the matches.
Sounds like a shakedown.
You mean blackmail?
That's right. He'd have to pay attention to a note like this.
Then we're going night clubbing, my boy. We'll visit the Paraquet.
It'll be closing by now.
She must have been seen there. A tall redhead in a light green dress. We'll check with the people who work there. They'll still be around. Waiters, checkroom girl, washroom attendant. We'll find her.
Oh, we will, Bricky.
I'll trace her if I have to go over the hairbrushes in the dressing room one by one for stray red hairs.
Well, let me kill the lights. I'll be right with you.
Hey, don't forget the switch, the one over the sink in the bathroom.
No, I won't.
Come on, Quinn. Time's running out.
In a minute.
Is anything wrong?
I don't know. Look what I found.
Why, it's a check.
Yeah.
Made out to Stephen Graves for $12,000. Signed by Arthur Holmes.
And look how it's stamped. Returned. No funds.
Where'd you find it?
In the dry bottom of the tub.
How did it ever get there?
Just one way. When I came here tonight, the first time, I did it.
How?
Well, don't you see, when I pulled the cash box out and opened it, the check must have slipped out into the tub without my noticing it.
Oh.
And then this fella Holmes came, our jittery cigar smoker, maybe to ask Graves not to prosecute on a bad check, to stall for time. Graves went to find the check, and he couldn't, because it was on the other side of the wall, in his bathtub. And Holmes thought he was trying to put something over on him.
And you think Holmes shot him, killed him for $12,000?
Well, it's been done before.
And what about our redhead?
Oh, Bricky, it's the man. It's got to be.
I think it's the woman. We'll have to split up.
No, let's do it together. The way we started.
It's too late. We can't follow them one at a time. Our deadline's at dawn, Quinn, and we've got less than 3 hours.
For that bus to Glen Falls.
The last bus. Remember that. It's the last bus for you. And for me, too.
Then we'll be saying goodbye, Bricky?
Yes, Quinn. Goodbye till dawn. We went down into the empty streets without talking to each other again. And I went one way and Quinn went the other. In 10 minutes, we were blocks apart. Maybe miles. But it seemed to me that I was still at his side, still with him, as he finally found an all-night drugstore and went back into a booth. I knew he'd dial all the Arthur Holmeses in the book and talk to a lot of angry, sleepy people. And then he'd find the right one, the Arthur Holmes we wanted. What would Quinn do then? What would he say? What would happen?
Hello?
Yes?
Oh, is this Mr. Arthur Holmes?
Who is this?
Well, Mr. Holmes, you don't know me.
Who is this that wants to speak to Mr. Holmes?
The name isn't known to you, Mr. Holmes, but...
What makes you think this is Mr. Holmes? And are you aware that it's almost 4 o'clock in the morning? What do you want?
I have a check here that belongs to Mr. Holmes. Will you let me talk to him?
You're speaking to him.
It's made out to Stephen Graves, and I have it right here in my hand.
Where did you find it?
I found it on the seat of a taxi. It must have slipped out of someone's wallet.
Who was with you when you found it?
No one, just me, by myself.
Whom did you show it to afterwards?
No one?
Who's with you now?
No one, I swear.
And you called because you thought I might want it back.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry, your time is up. Deposit another nickel, please.
Shall I hang up, Mr. Holmes?
Put in another nickel. Tell me, what's your name?
Quinn Williams.
Tell me something about yourself. What do you do? Are you a married man?
No, I'm single. I live by myself.
Not even a roommate?
Nobody. Strictly lone wolf.
I'd like to see that check, Quinn. Maybe I can do something for you.
Fair enough.
There's a little bar called Owen's down on 51st. You know it?
I know where it is.
It'll take me about 15 minutes to get dressed and get down there. Is 15 minutes good for you?
Just fine, Mr. Holmes.
I'll see you there.
You're a cagey boy, Mr. Holmes. But you swallowed.
Quinn?
Yeah?
Over here in the booth.
Oh. Good evening, Mr. Holmes.
Good evening. Sit down, won't you?
Yeah, I will.
You're right on time.
Sure. So are you.
There's a drink for you. I had to order ahead so I'd be allowed to stay in here. It's past closing time.
Thanks.
What's the matter, son?
Nothing. It'd just be funny, that's all. Funny and kind of corny if you'd slipped a little something into this.
Take mine, then. I haven't put it to my mouth yet.
I think I will. Well, bottoms up.
Bottoms up. My car's around the corner. Would you rather talk about it there?
Yeah, I would. I think we ought to be alone.
That's easy, son. We can be alone.
That's enough driving. Pull up.
I just thought we'd coast a bit. We can't sit talking at the curb at this hour. We'll have a cop down on us, sticking his nose into the car.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. Do you?
I was asking you.
However, if you want to pull up... The East River. A mighty mysterious place at this time of day.
You're pretty close to the edge, aren't you?
The wheels are blocked. You're not nervous, are you?
No, I'm not.
Now, about that check.
I didn't find that check in a cab, Mr. Holmes. I found it in Stephen Graves' house, where he's lying right now on the floor, dead.
Stephen, dead?
And your cigar is still in the room with him, chewed to a pulp. A Corona, like the one you're smoking right now. You should have taken it with you, Mr. Holmes, after you'd killed him.
You seem to know a good deal about this.
A little. Just enough to know who the killer is.
I feel a little sorry for you. I didn't know you were as young as you are over the phone.
What have I got to do with it?
You're having a lot of trouble with your eyes, aren't you? Lights on the dashboard have got rings around them, haven't they? Like big soap bubbles.
What are you talking about?
Say, you talk too much. You've talked yourself into the grave. I would have believed you about finding that check in a taxi. You would have gone to sleep in the car, and when you woke up, you wouldn't have the check on you anymore. But you'd have had a $10 bill in your pocket to sugarcoat the experience. Head weighs too much, doesn't it? Too heavy for your neck.
My head?
You should have stuck to your own drink, son. You were suspicious, but not suspicious enough. You took the wrong glass. Me, I'm a chess player. You know what chess is? It's figuring out your opponent's move before he makes it.
It's a funny thing. The way my head's like a solid rock.
You're going to sleep. Here in the car. Then you're going into the river without a mark on you. But I'll take the check before I dump you. It's probably in your shoe. It's about where your type of youngster would think was a clever hiding place for it.
Just clear my head. And then kick.
Trying to kick out the glass, son? You haven't the strength of a kick left in you. No, it's all over. That's water in front of us. That even black line, you see? Right over the hubcap. Now, you can't even move, can you? That's right. Make a lazy pass with your hand like you're brushing away flies. That's about all you're able to do. In a minute, you won't even be able to do that. There go your eyes. Down, down, down.
You won't get away with this, mister. Bricky knows. There are two of us. Not just one.
And so I walked away from Quinn, and I was alone again. I'd met him only a few hours before, and with him I'd met my past and my home and everything I loved and wanted. And now I was alone again. Somewhere in this sleeping city, Quinn was after his man, and I was after my woman, my redhead, my long-stemmed American beauty. The nightclub Parakeet was dead. Dead, but not quite cold. Just in the process of giving up the ghost. Every other minute, a solitary figure would come out and walk away. Someone who earned a living inside. This was the 5 o'clock in the afternoon of the nightclub workers, whose clock goes in the opposite direction to that of the rest of the world. And what did I have to go on? A redhead blackmailer who had quickly scribbled a note to a man. And that kind of woman doesn't ordinarily carry around pencil and paper in her purse. She sends messages with her eyes and her hips. If she wants a pencil, she's got to borrow it from the help. Excuse me.
Huh? What's the matter?
You work here, don't you?
I'm in the check room till something better turns up. Why?
Well, I wondered, did my friend in a light green dress, a redhead, did she borrow a pencil from you tonight?
It works the other way around, honey. The men take out their pencils and give me names and addresses and telephone numbers. I got a fistful.
But didn't a woman...
It's no dice, honey. I don't even see any women in my stall.
Oh.
Another long day. My feet swell up all the time.
You want to try Epsom salts? Water as hot as you can stand.
Excuse me.
Well, my name's Jerry. But don't let the name stand in your way.
I'm looking for my friend, a redhead in a light green dress. Did she borrow a pencil from you tonight?
Not at my end of the bar. How about it, Frank?
Sure, Joan Bassett. About midnight. She's always borrowing something and forgetting to give it back. How that girl forgets.
Well, that's the way Joni is. Do you know where I can find her?
Well, try the Concord. That was the last address. But she's probably moved by now.
Oh, thanks, fellas.
Can't I do anything for you?
Another time, Jerry.
Okay, that's a promise. Another time.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Be friendly, Pops. Say hello.
Hello.
That's better.
Hey, what do you want, a room? We full up?
What room's my girlfriend got? I want to run up and tell her something. You know, Joni.
Joan Bassett?
Yeah, Joan Bassett. Only we don't have to be so formal.
She's in 409, sugar. Hey, wait a minute, I'll try it.
Oh, skip that. She don't have to put on no airs with me. Who's she kidding? I know she's 2 weeks behind no rent.
All right. If you know that well, go on up.
What do you want?
You. I want to talk to you.
Yeah? Well, just stand out there a minute and tell me what about.
We got a friend in common, you and I.
It's possible. Go on.
This friend's name is Stephen Graves.
Suppose you come in a minute. I'll hear what's on your mind.
Sure. I thought that might do it. Do you have to lock the door?
Yeah, I think I do.
Whatever you think best.
Begin with your name.
You can put me down as Carolyn Miller.
All right, Carolyn Miller. Now about Stephen Graves. What makes you think I know him?
Stop being polite. You know him.
Did he mention me to you?
No. He wasn't doing any mentioning of anybody. He wasn't doing anything.
You've been over to see him lately?
Very lately. I just came from there now.
How did you find him?
I found him dead.
I see. That tap in the kitchen is loose again. Excuse me a minute while I tighten it.
I'd known we weren't alone the moment I came into that room. And I knew that faucet in the kitchen was a signal for a quick conference. It was my chance. Maybe I had a minute, maybe only 30 seconds. There was only time for one thing, the open handbag on the dresser. Nothing there. Lipstick, powder, usual junk. And then an unpaid hotel bill for $17.89 from this place, the Concord. No good, worthless, and my time was up. Yet something screamed at me to hold on to it, to slip it inside my stocking high up and to get back into my chair.
Well, that's done. Now, where were we?
With Stephen Graves.
Oh, yeah. Did you go up there alone, or did you have somebody with you?
Alone. I don't take my grandmother with me when I'm visiting.
I see. Somebody stop you at the door and tell you? Is that how you found out? Cops and people hanging around, lots of excitement?
No one knows it. I found him alone. I had a key to the house that he'd given me. I went up, and there he was. Dead.
What'd you do? Holler bloody murder and bring everyone down on the place?
I got out of there fast and quiet. I don't want to be mixed up in it.
Smart girl. And all this happened just a little while ago, huh?
Yeah.
Nobody knows yet but you?
Me and you.
Did you come here alone?
All alone. Everything I do alone. I guess I've hit the jackpot.
Yeah, you sure have, baby. You've hit it hard. Make it tight, Griff, so she can't make any noise.
It's tight. Don't worry about that.
Well, Miss Carolyn Miller, you're in trouble now.
You tell her.
So Stephen Graves is dead, and you felt a little nosy about it, huh? You wanted the details. All right, you can have them. You seem to have known him pretty well. Maybe he told you, did he? Did he tell you about his kid brother who married a tavern hostess back in Boston? Did he tell you what that did to the fine old family name when this girl began asking for money? When she came to New York and began asking Stephen for money? Did he tell you that he paid and finally decided to stop paying? So this girl and her friend had to pay him a little visit tonight to try to persuade him? Did he tell you that? Did he tell you what happened when he couldn't be persuaded? No. No, he didn't tell you that. Because he wasn't talking by then. By then he was dead.
That's enough. You want to spend the night at it?
All right. Well, what's the play now?
Don't you figure we ought to...
No, not here in the room. That's begging for it.
You don't understand. I don't mean chop, that kind of stuff. I mean, we're 4 flights up. That ought to be enough. The 3 of us get to drinking up here. She goes over to the window to try to open it for a little air, and it jams, so she's got to push it.
There's always a follow-up. It's a little messy.
Let me take care of
Yeah, like you took care of the other. When I told you just to throw a scare into him so he'd come across. Huh. Well, some scare you threw at him, Griff.
this. Yeah, I scared him right out of his skin, right out of his hide.
I don't want you to be so impulsive this time.
Well, then let's blow. We'll stuff her in the closet. Backs up against a dead wall so she'll never be heard.
Right.
It'll be days before they get around to busting the door down.
Yeah, we'll be far away by then.
Yeah, far away.
Okay, I can pack in 10 minutes.
Les, I'll give you a hand.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm missing that hotel bill. It must have fallen somewhere on the floor.
No, don't worry about that. He can make up a new one for you down at the desk.
Oh, yeah, sure, that's right.
Well, shall we get her out of the way first?
Yeah. Hang Carolyn Miller in the closet.
Oopsie daisy.
Make her comfortable, Griff.
Sure.
We want to be extra nice to her because there's a little fresh air in there.
It'll only be a minute.
Griff.
Yeah, what's the matter?
Put her down.
Well, what do you mean?
Put her down, quick! Oh, I ought to have my head examined.
You mean you slipped on something?
Yeah, forgot. We both clean forgot. What was it tipped her off to me? She didn't pull my name and address out of a hat.
Yeah.
Take that gag off her. You try to scream and I'll dent you.
I won't scream.
Now talk. How'd you know I knew him? How'd you know where to find me? I'm gonna let you have it, and I'm gonna keep letting you have it until you answer.
You dropped your hotel bill over there. I found it lying in the room with him.
I ought to slap you down to the soles of your feet. You left your calling card, that's what you did.
Oh, she's lying. I swear I saw it in my handbag after I got back.
Did you take it out to show him? Answer me, did you?
Sure. While you were waiting downstairs, it was part of the build-up to show him how bad I needed money, but I know I put it back again.
You think you know?
Well, I'm almost positive.
It fell out. It was for $17.89. It had past due stamped on it in purple ink. It even had your room number on it.
And what did you do with it? Did you bring it with you?
I left it where it was. I was afraid to touch anything.
We'll have to go back and get it.
All right, we will. We'll take her with us. Fix it to look like she did it to him. What you want to do in the first place, Griff. Why, do it over there. Give him a double-header to figure out.
Maybe.
Oh, it's the only way. Rub out this detour by finishing her off where she started from.
All right. Come on, Carolyn Miller. We're going for a little ride.
And so I went back into Stephen Graves' house for the second time that night. They pushed me ahead of them in the darkness, whispering to each other not to use any lights yet, just as Quinn and I had done a few hours before. Or was it a few years before? Then we were in the study, and the lights were snapped on, and the dead man was still on the floor. And nobody stepped forward to say, "Bricky, is that you?" No, he wasn't there. Quinn wasn't there, waiting to help me, to save me.
Now, let's do what we have to do and get out fast.
No, not yet. There's something else first. Well, you. Where is it? Where's that hotel bill? Where'd you say you saw it?
Over there by him is where I said. What? And you believed me.
Then you didn't. You lied.
I lied.
Where is it? Where have you got it?
That's your little problem.
Let me have the gun. I'll do it.
Here it is, Griff.
Get away from him. Move over. Stand still, Carolyn Miller. I want to come real close. I want them to worry about whether it's suicide.
Yes, Griff. I'll stand still.
Good girl, Carolyn. Good girl.
It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt at all. And I opened my eyes to find out why. Griff stood in the middle of the room, his face contorted, an arm squeezing hard around his neck. And behind his face was another face, a face I knew, Quinn's face, the boy next door, fighting for me, fighting to save me. Then Quinn went down, all lopsided, and Quinn was on top, punching at him again and again, and Joan was racing across the room with an andiron, raising her hand. I never played football as a little girl, but on this night I decided it was time to try.
Bricky, darling.
Quinn,
Are you all right?
somebody's ringing church bells in my head.
Oh, you knocked yourself out with that flying tackle.
Quinn, what happened? Are they... Oh,
Yeah, they're both asleep, Bricky. As sound as can be.
I see you've wrapped them up nicely.
Yeah, I had to tear up a few good sheets to do it, but I don't think Mr. Graves would have minded.
I'd given up, Quinn. I thought I'd beat you back here, and I'd given up.
Oh, Bricky. I saw them coming in with you outside on the street. I was watching from one of the front windows. And something about the way you were walking between them, sort of stiff, told me they had a gun on you. So I backed up into the bathroom and laid low.
They're the ones, Quinn. They did it.
I know.
And we can go now. It's 5:45. We can catch that bus for home.
Well, there's one more thing to be done, Bricky. It'll only take a minute. And then, you and I aren't going to have any more to worry about. Is this the police? I want to report a murder.
Quinn.
Stephen Graves, in his home on East 71st Street. There are two people tied up in the same room with the body, and they're the killers. You'll find a special delivery letter in the desk from Graves' younger brother, and that'll tell you the reason for the killing. What? No, this isn't any rib. I wish it was. Me? Well, just a guy who happened to be passing by.
We can take their car. He left his keys in it. Come on, Quinn, hurry.
Master Quinn. Oh, we'll make it. Don't you worry, Bricky.
I'm not worried. I know we will. What happened to you tonight? Did you find Holmes?
Yeah.
And?
And he tried to kill me.
Quinn!
It was your name that saved me, Bricky. I called out your name. I told him you were in on this with me, and he changed his mind in a hurry.
Then we saved each other.
That's right.
What about the check? How did it figure?
Well, Holmes was caught short when he wrote that check, and Graves got sore when the bank returned it. They talked it over tonight, and it ended up with Graves giving him another day to raise the money. The reason Holmes was so jittery was that the check seemed to have disappeared. He didn't know what Graves might be pulling. And, of course, Graves wasn't pulling anything with that check lying in the bottom of his bathtub.
You told Holmes how it got there?
Yeah. And look what I've got.
$200. Quinn!
No, I didn't steal it. After he decided he wouldn't kill me, Holmes and I got very chummy. He said we'd both made a mistake in the same night. Me breaking into a safe and him with his bad check. He'd slipped me a pill earlier in the evening, and now he was walking me around to sober me up. That's when he gave me the money. A nest egg for me, he said. I could send it back to him a little at a time later on.
We'll send it back, Quinn.
We, Bricky?
We're in this together, aren't we?
Yes, Bricky, we are.
Oh, look, Quinn. We made it. We're in time. The bus is still there.
Come on, Bricky. Let's go on home.
Thank you, Helen Walker and John Beale, for your truly wonderful performances as Bricky and Quinn. And to Lillian Byeth, Rye Billsbury, Edith Tackner, Buddy Gray, and Bill Johnstone, thanks for your splendid support. With this performance, Suspense leaves the air for a short vacation period. We will return on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time, starting Thursday, July 8th. With an outstanding series of gripping suspense stories featuring the acting of your favorite stars of the screen. Watch for the new Suspense series starting Thursday, July 8th.
Miss Helen Walker may soon be seen in My Dear Secretary, and Mr. John Beale will soon be seen in Paramount's Abigail, Dear Heart. Deadline at Dawn by William Irish was adapted for radio by Irving Ravitch and was produced and directed by Anton M. Leader. Lud Gluskin is our musical director and conductor. Lucien Marowek composes the original scores. Be sure to watch for the new half-hour series of radio's outstanding theater of thrills,
Suspense.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.